is Rolling2Die, episode 94. Hit it, DJ. Watch that. All right, guys, girls, and squirrels. Hey, how you guys doing today? This is Mayhem here, also known as Henry, and tonight I'm actually playing as Mayhem, the Heart Snakes. Hey, how you guys doing? Sorry if I was over there for a second, putting some extra characters in the field, making sure it's entertaining. And for that note, we're going to start introducing everybody. We're going to start off with the guys on Restream, and then we'll go from Discord after that. And we'll start with you guys up top. Who wants to start off?
I guess I can start. I am Dark Trooper, and I am playing as Flemeth the Janitor.
Awesome.
And I am Donnie, returning from a long hiatus, playing as Popeye the Sailor Monk.
I'm Leah. I'm playing yet another Tabaxi, but this time I'm Tempest Dior.
How do you spell that?
Tempest, like a storm.
Oh, Storm. Tempest. Nice. All right, and DJ down the bass.
All right, bringing you your music and also playing as Droll. I am DJ Thunderbass.
And our newest person as well that came in today, Whitney, would you like to introduce yourself? All right.
I don't remember.
All right, well, you're just you're the wolf girl, and you are
Yes,
just
well,
yep. Tell me,
sorry, I'm new at this.
oh, you're fine, you're new, and that's the whole point. It's your first time playing.
Yep.
You're a level 9 blood hunter.
Yep, level 9, I'm werewolf.
Yep, a werewolf blood hunter. And on that note, we got everything all set up on those characters. So, last time for Drunken Dragon Brawlers, this is episode 94. And last time we had a Drunken Dragon Brawlers is probably like episode 70-ish or 60-ish. But last it was left off was there was a assault on the kingdom, and the monks were asked to help and aid to fight alongside and protect the queen and the prince. While that happens, the queen and the king were horribly injured, and the two dragon brawlers did everything they could to defend and protect. When they succeeded in keeping them alive, the king and queen asked them to take care of their daughter as during the combat she erupted in an avatar state, showing elements of not just the Ice Queen mother, the elements of the father as well. So in doing so, they sent her on a quest with the drunken dragon brawlers to learn how to be a good ruler, to understand the ways of the people, and to be protected by monks that know, honor, and respect. As well as getting a little drunk. But all set sail over time. Many months had passed as they were on the ship, training and teaching this young princess, asking her questions and seeing if she learned. You guys finally came ashore to the new land. And they're walking as the ship stopped. Now, on that moment, for Rolling to Die, I would like for everybody to roll me 2d20, please. Tell me what those 2d20 are, and then we'll go from there for initiative. The turn of initiative to find out what you guys are doing.
8 and 7.
8 and 7.
20 and 18.
14 and 8.
What'd you get, Donnie?
For me, I would be 7 and 11.
7, 11. Okay.
Yup.
Okay, what was your character's name? Drawl?
Pardon?
Drawl.
Sorry. Bad timing.
D-R-A-U-L.
All right, actually spelled it right. That's funny.
And the last name is Iejir. I-E-J-I-R.
Nice. Drawl Azure. That just sounds so cool. Princess Ophelia. All right. I gotta roll my 2d20. And Whitney, tell me what your 2d20 were.
How do I roll the dice?
In your D&D Beyond app, where you click on it, there is a little dice symbol at the very far right bottom.
Looks like
Like a blue circle.
It looks like a blue D20, blue with a outlined white D20.
Yep. You tap that, and it should roll a d20 for you.
it says 3.
So 3 is your first one. Now hit it again. Tell me that number. Yep, the number 20, the d20 one. It says d20.
Okay, 18.
Okay, so you got 3 and an 18. Nice.
Nice.
That's your start off. That's a good start off. All right.
I'm still used to it.
Oh yeah. So now how Rolling to Die works is, while your highest number gives you a chance to have good luck, which is advantage for so many turns. Because you got an 18, you get 3 turns of advantage within the start of the game. Leah is getting 5. She got a nat 20. But all the rest of us, we get nothing. Mayhem gets the worst. I have a 2 and a 5. Mayhem had a bad night, and I also got to roll for the princess. A 2 and a 15. Okay, it's a little better.
Drawl had a bad night too. An 8 and a 7.
Yeah, an 8 and a 7. You had a bad night. You got under a 10 as well for both of yours.
I must have had the best night.
You had the greatest night. As every single time, Leah, that they had the poker table going and the rollies table going, you always came up there with only a couple coins and walked away with everybody's money. Pretty happy about it. So you can add 200 gold to yourself, Leah, for the trip that you have gathered from winning against everybody. And just remember for everybody to like, share, and subscribe to Rolling2Die and to the music that is being played tonight by DJ Thunderbass. All right, we're putting this, sharing this one last thing right there. Okay, so on that note, I need everybody to do a turn of initiative for your time so we can keep track of everybody. So for you, Whitney, your initiative is at the very top left hand of your D&D
6.
Beyond app. All right, 6 for Devante.
13.
Go again?
This is initiative. So what it is, you'll see that little number at the top right or the top left hand side of your screen that says initiative. You tap that number, and it should roll a number with that.
Oh, I got a 4.
All right, so 4 is your initiative. All right, now what is everybody else's numbers?
I got 15.
13.
13 for Leah.
I got 17.
17 for Donnie. And what is Mayhem and the Princess? Mayhem. Oh, they both rolled 16. Wow, that's funny.
Gotta do rollies.
Right?
Rolling gods
Well,
are right, bro.
hers is 4, so she got a 20 to my 21. So she's off by 1. But I'm still going to do rollies because that's fun. 2-1. She got a 19, I got a 17. The Princess beat me! You big, hairy, weird man. Why are you on my ship? Hey, it's not my fault. You little princess girl. You took all my money. You and that cat girl. What was it? Kasumi or wow, I can't even. I wrote that wrong. Tsunami. All right, was it Tsunami or Tess or how do you say your name for you, Leah? What was your characters?
Tempest.
Right. Tempest. Wow, I wrote that completely incorrect.
Well,
I was
well, you
writing
had you had
Tsunami.
the idea of it.
Yeah. There we go. So Mayhem looks over, goes, Tempest over here, and Princess Ophelia have literally broke me. What do you mean broke you? You're still standing fine. No, I mean I'm broke.
I mean, you're all in one piece for now. But if you really want to be broken, that's your choice.
He just smirks and smiles, looks at the ship captain. You know, I can't wait until we land here so I can hand off this princess to my apprentice. You guys are weird. You get drunk in the strangest times. Even I don't drink like this. Why the hell does Slamhammer ask for me to help you guys this week? Weird ass fucking dwarf. As I walk towards Dark Trooper's character saying this, Fleming, what do you say when you hear me say weird ass dwarf?
I say, get off my floor. I just cleaned that.
Oh, he's actually swapping the poop deck. Shit, that's a thing. I didn't know that was real. You're a dwarf. Oh shit. All right, I'm not gonna fuck with you, man. So send Slamhammer your regards. As Mayhem walks off near the edge to the exit area.
And I'm sitting back there behind you, muttering at you. It's like, then start whistling sea shanties.
As Mayhem walks past and heads down, Ophelia heads behind him and looks over at everybody else going, I got one bodyguard, where's the rest of you going? And thank you for all your teachings. As all of you originally were level 6 when you left, and now you're level 9. What has happened in that 3 or 4 months that you guys were on ship? Now, I want to know that before we step off the ship, before we get to Whitney, because Whitney's character will be waiting there. Before we start, though, Whitney, your character is standing at the front of the ship where we are docking. You see this blue flag across it with a certain symbol and then you see an old friend. Now I want you to roll a perception check for me. Now, how a perception check works is those red dots I told you about. You go to that. Go to skills. When you go to skills, the very bottom, or in the middle near the bottom, there is one called perception. There's like 3 P's next to each other. And one is perception, performance, and persuasion. So the perception is one you see. There's a number to the far right. You push that number, and the dice will roll. You get to push it twice because you got an 18. So whatever the highest number is the one you choose.
I got 13 and I got, oh, I can't see it. I got 15.
The 15. Okay, so the 15 is the highest. We'll take that. So you see the ship, and you see your old friend and old master that helped train you to become a blood hunter. You see Mayhem, one of the King of the Wolves. You see him in his purple armor with the green outlines, and you see his 2 giant maces that he holds in his hands. And then when you look over, you see this little teeny woman standing next to him as a princess. As you look at a note in your hand about protecting somebody, realizing it's not him, but it's her. All right, now for the rest of you guys, I want all of you to explain what you've been doing these past 3 months on the ship. We'll start off with the highest from all of you, which would have been Donnie.
Oh,
So Donnie, you are the first. What were you doing on this ship for the past 3 months as we were moving across and training?
well, being the expert sailorman that I am, I was helping keep the ship in ship shape. I was just mostly helping the sailors.
As the captain named Tortoise Menortis.
Mm-hmm. You was fine off working human boy. Popeye the sailor.
He was a very interesting monk.
And when we get off this ship, the next time I sail after your adventures, you're welcome back on my ship anytime.
He salutes and says, "Yeah, it's a pleasure to be at your service."
And I will never stop laughing at how you told to me.
He gives him an angry look and then quickly blows smoke out of his pipe before he turns and leaves.
So the captain realizes that was his pipe. You just stole it.
No, it's his pipe.
But there's nothing you can do about it. I'm joking with you. He's smoking his own pipe. But all right, Donnie, what are you doing besides that for 3 months? Were you training in any kind of way besides repairing and fixing anything, or were you just maintaining?
Well, no, in his downtime, he was going to be loading his ammunition, like crafting ammunition for his gun, as well as I'm mostly just working out and fighting off any sharks.
Taking every
go by. What do you say?
All right. Working out the giant heavy barrels, curling with each arm.
Oh, of course.
Okay, so next
Jumping
on the
rope with the anchor chain.
The next is our monk is a dwarvish monk, Chris, for Flemish. Fleming. Is it Flemish or Fleming?
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
I was cleaning up after the crew and making sure, with the captain's gratitude, to earn some extra coin.
As you discussed this with him, as you discussed with the captain in the past about working hard, improving yourself, he said he'd give you coin for earning your keep. For that, I want you to roll either an acrobatics or athletics check to see how good you were with your working and keeping everything maintained. And you get advantage for this because your character has kept to his mopping duties.
For my acrobatics, I got a 8. What was the other one?
Athletics.
I got 11.
11's a success. You needed at least a 10. This is only a level 9 character story. He walks up to you.
I was originally gonna give you only 25 gold, but past 3 months you've been here, this ship has been the cleanest I've ever seen it. Even the recent guy that died a day ago, you cleaned him before I had a chance to put the burial. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And he hands you 150 gold.
Nice.
This was his share anyways. And I don't think he needs it. What I mean.
And he smokes from his big, giant, double-pronged pipe. Trying to one-up Donnie's character with his singular pipe. He's like, 2 pipes.
He's got like one pipe feeding into the other.
So, Flemish, what do you say to that when he hands you 150 gold? You can put that into your inventory, 150 gold now?
Already did.
Nice, nice. All right, and now you have that, and he also states to you,
When you're done with your adventures, you're always welcome to me and my crew. You kept this place clean, especially when we get rowdy.
all right. Next on the list, anything else you're saying, Chris, before we end your talk?
I expressed gratitude to the captain for his generosity, and I said, "Yeah, those parties got pretty bad. I had sometimes had to wrestle some of the crew down."
That was the funny part. 3.5 foot man knocking down a Goliath, making him his bitch.
Mayhem looks over. The fuck I what?
You know what I said to you, Wolf Boy? You were drunk that night and he whooped your ass.
Mayhem looks over, just looks down. I'm not good at drinking. Just walked away.
I noticed.
It was everywhere.
And the whole crew laughs.
So, that's some funny shit. Everybody starts laughing and chuckling at Mayhem for a second, and he just walks away. Tempest, it is now your turn. What did you do with these 3 months on the ship? And what is your character saying and doing to the with the captain before you leave?
Probably joking around with the captain, reminding him of that one night he definitely doesn't want to remember.
His turtle eye gets all big and awkward with you.
We don't talk about that night. It was embarrassing. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sometimes karaoke is hard.
I'm not good at singing.
But yeah, that's what the character looks like. You guys see on my little screen. Big old tortoise. I can actually zoom in myself for a second, and I will show you a full version. If you're with me, you can see it as well. Nope, you can't. You're not video with me. How do I video? There you go. Video. Aha! Now you can see when you see that. But turtle guy. This is a turtle or a tortoise. They're actually very tough. Making one of these a mage is probably one of your best bets. But this is the captain you guys are talking to.
Perfect for a ship captain.
Oh yeah, turtle.
Nice.
Fur on his back.
Oh, I thought it was a backpack for
I made sure. He has cannons on his back.
I was about to say it kind of almost looks like a more badass Blastoise.
Kinda. My cousin. You guys talking about me mother? I mean,
Your mother was a
Lassie?
squirrel.
That's one. Yeah, my father had sunglasses. My mother, she just had big cannons. I mean, so all right. He laughs with Tempest for a second with her, and hands his money he owes her as well for making sure that spirits and all the other things that were trying to assassinate him within the journey didn't attack him, and hands you another 100 gold, Leah.
All
So now
right.
you're the richest person in the group.
I say thank you.
Yoink. All right, you head off to the end of the ship now too with everybody
Mhm.
else. Okay, so Leah was there, and then next is Drawl, Igear, and then Whitney. You're after Devante for Drawl. Okay, so once he's done, it'll be your turn.
Okay, so between meditation and healing injured crew members.
Oh yeah, you're our cleric too. Shit, you're our only
Yup.
healer, aren't you? We don't have a healer but
I
you.
also was working on my sea creature transformation as well.
Now, which one were you working on? The giant octopus, the basilisk, or the giant shark?
Shark.
The great shark. All right, so you mastered becoming a giant great white shark, a megalodon, as what they claim it as. A giant, 10 times bigger than a regular great white. You've mastered this training, and we've watched you numerous times. Now, roll a animal handling check with advantage, please, and I will tell you how good your transformation for the first few times was. And what everybody witnessed.
17
for your
plus
first couple
1,
times.
18.
18 is a big succession in level 9. You, when you first transformed, you did it almost in the first try. The first time you transformed, you turned to a regular great white. And everybody's like, oh, a little bigger. Okay. But then you're like, I can be bigger. I've seen the megalodon. We fought one. And in your travels after fighting one, you were able to transform into one right in front of everybody, right into the water. This giant, like, now what color megalodon do you want to look like? Do you want to be a custom one? Do you want to be a black megalodon?
Uh,
Or do you want to be
I
just
actually
the
want to
gray
be a
one?
more charcoal gray megalodon. So not quite black, but not quite gray. A nice, really dark gray.
All right. What kind of color eyes?
Yellow.
All right. So dark gray megalodon with yellow fiery eyes. All they see in the water is 2 lanterns coming at them and then giant white teeth. It's the last thing you see when they're fighting in the water. So now we're going to actually go into the start as Whitney, as her character Wolf Girl, is standing there at the front of the ship as she is seeing the dock drop down and a group of people. She sees Mayhem, her old master, with the princess. Standing next to him, a dragonborn Drawl. A dwarf. Now, a dwarf, for you, Dark Trooper, what does your dwarf look like? What color is his hair? And what dwarf height is he? Is he in the 4 foot or 3 foot?
Let's see.
He's 11.
He is.
And the shortest a dwarf can be is 3 foot until he becomes clarified as a half one.
My hair is red. background. I'm medium sized according to the machine.
Oh, I got to take care of it. Give me a second, I'll grab them. You're going to use that axe. I have one dwarf out, but this one's a better character suited for you. All right. I got you with a green cloak, brown bag, a big axe, which technically just kind of your mount, and a crossbow. You can always edit your stuff. I will show a zoom in so you can see what your guy looks like.
Okay.
Originally, this is Dead Axe, the new king of the dwarves. But for your character for this, it'll be him. Because this is like 40 years later after all this right here. Mayhem's technically like 80 years old in this right now. Or more technically, because he's actually like soldier out of time. Well, a lot more gray looking. So Whitney, when you first see my character, you remember me with more dark hair at first, but when you see me now, it's all silver. My character's he's more weathered. He's been around. A few more scars. He had a glowing green pendant on his chest. Yes, that's what keeps him around all of you right now because of Loom. And she made a magical pendant. If not, he gets stuck back in time and bounces over again. Yeah, my character's cursed. It's a good curse. He likes it. That's why he doesn't get rid of it. So it just sucks he gets lost in time. But besides that, so your character is standing there now. What do you say and do now? You see a group of people and a cat woman, taxidermy named Tempest. Now, Leah, what does your cat woman look like? Your taxidermy. I can't even say it right. Okay.
She is 5'5". Tabaxi. She has a pure black fur. She is a void with a dark with dark green hair.
What color eyes? What color eyes? Leah? Can you hear me?
Did we lose her?
I don't know.
Hello?
Can you hear me now, Leah?
Yes.
Okay, that was weird. Okay, what was the color of her eyes?
Bright green.
Okay. All right, so Whitney, you see all these characters of all these different types now. What do you say and do as you see us approaching?
I'll say welcome.
Now, the town is called Nixland, to let you know.
I'll say welcome to Nixland.
Yep. Welcome to Nixland. Any of you guys say anything to her? Is she saying this to you and welcoming all of you? Any of you, for Fleming, do you want to say anything? Or
what was
Rawl?
said? We couldn't hear.
She said, "Welcome to Nixland, to our land." I'm going to put her closer so you can hear better.
I wave and say hi.
All right, so wave and howdy. Leah, what do you say and do when you see this woman next to you?
Glad to be here. Land is a very welcome change.
And Whitney, for your wolf girl, what do you look like in your human form? Explain yourself to them. Like, what do you look like?
Blonde. I look like
How tall is your character? And what color is your hair and what color is your eyes and your skin color and stuff? Like, what you just explain what you imagine yourself in this world as this character. What's your imagination?
here. Where?
You looking for a specific picture to explain?
Yeah. How do I go?
Are you looking for that GIF I sent you? All right. How tall would you say your character is? 5'5", 5'11", 5'8"?
Here.
While this is all happening, she's looking for her stats. The captain waves goodbye to all of you. And you see from his 2 shoulder cannons, he fires off two explosives like fireworks. See you all sometime, my friends. I'll spend another season with you. As he tells the rest of his crew to ship off, as you see the giant ship turn, slowly pulling back. What you realize is the anchors are still in as the ship gets yanked. And some of the guys shift back. He's like, are we docked or are we not? I already lost my best crew. I got you numbskulls. Mm-hmm. As you look over and just see a bunch of kobolds running around helping, and then a few other smaller creatures. He's just realizing the best people he had were all of you guys, and just has to sit there and wait now. Guess I'm going to wait here for a little bit for some recruiting. You guys have fun. I'm going to the pub. A giant turtle walks past you. What'd you say?
That's all I gotta say. I can't find the picture.
That's fine. Just explain how you think you can see yourself.
Okay.
So, what do you see yourself, and how tall do you see yourself?
Like, I want that. That means 4.5. Well, 4'1".
So, 4'1" woman, kind of short. What kind of color hair do you have? Brunette, blonde?
Blonde.
Okay, blonde. What color eyes does your character have?
I believe it's red.
Okay, all right. So you have red eyes, and you're sitting there amongst all of us. What color is your clothes that you're wearing?
I can take a guess, right?
Look at me like that, young lady.
I can take a guess at my clothes.
Yeah, what color clothes do you wear? You can just explain. And everybody else, we go to a reaction in a minute, and right after she ends her turn.
Reddish. Just like cloak.
All right, so like a burgundy cloak. She has a burgundy cloak on with a hood over it. And you just see her blonde hair sticking out just a little bit, draping over her chest a bit. You see her red eyes smiling at you. With her teeth kind of a bit fangy. Like every time you notice Mayhem smile, you see fangs on him. You're starting to realize there's The trend with each strange people, they tend to turn into were creatures. So, you've been introduced. The guardsman's walking up. So, who has the toe fee on this ship right here? As the captain's going whistling away, walking. I can't whistle, so yep, I can. And he walks away smiling at you guys. He just gave you a bunch of money. Thank you. Because I can't whistle for some reason. I can make all the rest of the noises in the world, but whistle. The only time I whistle is my nose, which makes no sense. Mayhem walks up, hands the guard a pouch of gold. After he hands the gold away, Commander waits. After that, Mayhem hands the guard 50 gold and says, "We'll be shipped here for a few days, probably, depending on the captain." All right, my friend, that's good. You guys, the way is about you, your here for business or pleasure, and please take it straight. He asks all of you. He's looking right at Drawl right now because he's not used to seeing too many Dragonborn except for the sorcerer that's known here.
As he's looking at Drawl, you can see Drawl kind of just looking at his rum, thinking, maybe I want to take a swing. You know what? Yeah.
All right.
So
Pleasure. All right.
pops open the jug and just
Chugs it away. Right in front of the guard. The guard's just going, "Hey, but sir, you're not supposed to drink in public." And Mayhem looks over and just hands another pouch of 5 more gold and says, "We're heading to the pub right now. Mind you, you're not only anybody here without our permission." The hell's wrong with you guys? You guys don't have hookers?
Yeah, where are the sea wenches?
Well, you go to talk to the royalty first before you can allow it, because that's the rules. Weird, huh? And he walks away with an extra pouch of gold and stuff in his pocket.
But I also have to roll Constitution now.
Yes, you do. You have to roll, and let me see. You have disadvantage because you got
I took a big swing, and it was the
now what?
it was actually the Mega Spice rum that I have, the Mega Spice Double X Triple Skull.
Yeah.
So, how many do I need to roll of disadvantage?
Okay. Yes, roll with disadvantage and tell me what.
How many?
What you get.
Because this one's the Mega Spice rum Double X Triple Skull.
Oh God, that's 9. Roll 9 for me, and tell me what those 9 are. Technically 18 because disadvantage.
You said 9?
Yes. Tell me what those numbers are, and I will tell you once you're all. The pro and con is drinking this special drink. Your dragon
443.
Oh no. And your dragon breath will be double the distance, and it will do double damage for turns. That would be handy. But
10, 16, 5.
okay, you need at least a couple successions if you got
And
two.
then these are also with a +2 to them. This is a saving throw, right? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So all of these have a +2 on the end of them.
So 2 successions, all the rest fails. As you look over at First Almighty, holding yourself up, and then out your nose, "Wah!" and you just puke trying to hold it in for a second.
2, 11, 6 with +2 was the last 3.
All right, so one more success in there. So you don't puke your brains up completely. But the fire around you
But my
starts to
character
erupt.
is drunk.
Shift face from it. You are now woozy, and walking around is going to be fun for you. Our healer is drunk, by the way, guys, just to let you know. He's our healer, so. As Mayhem looks over going, you know, the one time I don't ask for Luna's help. And our healer is already plastered in our first 5 minutes. Shit. He turns and just goes, I guess to the pub we go, guys. As he starts heading to anybody want to start following him, or anybody want to say anything or do anything when they just watch Drowl just puke and make a mountain or a water fountain of puke for a second?
Droll just
You guys reacting?
Droll just is walking very sloppily towards the bar. He heard pub and he's going.
Hiccup. Hiccup.
I'm gonna go up and try to steady his walking so he doesn't fall over. Meanwhile, singing to myself,
Who are you?
What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor?
As I walk with him.
Just start singing and walking with him, drinking.
Yeah. Well, no. Popeye's not drinking.
All right,
He's pretty much the designated walker, I guess.
All right. And the rest of you guys moving too? Whitney and Leah and Chris? All right. Your withdrawal. I'm going to put we're heading this way. And within your first interaction, you two walk right into one of the guardsmen. Mayhem Whitney are going to go a different direction, but still towards the pub, talking of the old days as you guys walk. And Whitney, your wolf starts walking with you. Your wolf familiar that you had, that we talked about earlier, and I forgot to add in there. So, what does your wolf familiar look like? What kind of wolf is it?
Gray white wolf with white padding feet.
All right. All right. So you guys see this big, dire wolf walking with her, next to her and everything, and Mayhem. Looks like 3 wolves walking in shadow as they walk in through the understudy to the pub, as the rest of you guys do. Leah, Droll, let's see, yeah, let's go by your names. Tempest, Droll. Where are you? Popeye the Sailor Monk. You guys get stopped by a guard. I don't know, who goes there? You guys, what you doing? Is that guy already plastered?
Yeah.
Is he healthy? Is he alright? Is he? Oh, God, he's a Dragon Ball. If you notice, he steps back all worried. Does our Sorcerer Commander know you're here? There's rules about other Dragon Balls besides him. What do you guys say to him? Do you guys want to lie to him? Do you want to tell him the truth? You want to just explain some bullshit? You want to confuse him? What do you want to do?
Hey, pub, can you show us the way to the pub?
So you want to go to the pub? That'd be a great place for him to meet you then. All right. Down this way, about 100 feet, and then over to your right. I need to shove off now. As you see, a blonde knight in blue armor. So he heads off. You guys head more towards the pub. Anything of your conversations you want to have? Whitney, do you want to say anything as your character, Wolf Girl, to Mayhem and or to anybody following with the dwarf Flemish is walking with us, and your direwolf. Is there anything you want to say or like while the princess is with us? What do you say?
Where are we going?
As he looks over at you and states, "Well, we're gonna head to the pub first, meet up an old friend. After that, we're gonna talk with the king and queen."
Go to a few drinks and talk to them. Talk to them.
Yes. As everybody heads off into the pub, you see like this small to medium-esque pub, and a man and woman sitting there at the corner desk, smiling with their bunch of their ale and alcohol. A few other people sitting there drinking. I want everybody to roll a perception check for me to see what you see in this pub for each person. You might see something different depending on your rolls. Yes, you do. And it's in your skills with me if you need to look for you. You look in your skills and look up perception. You can put the number next to it, and it should roll for you. You have advantage with it. Perception.
15 plus 1, 16.
Okay. 16 for you.
That's 6. I got one more to go.
Yep, you got advantage. So there's one more roll.
And a 5.
All right.
Wait,
So
wait. Man, it's hard to see. I think it's a 5.
yeah, see, it might be you might have to move a number from your screen if there's something in front of it. Sometimes it shows the numbers fully. If not, you can also click on it again. If not, a 6 is fine. You don't see much. You just kind of see what's going on with you when you first in. You're more distracted talking with your old friend and noticing the princess staring at you, trying to figure out who you are. And the princess is trying to change different elements in her hand as she's walking. What did the rest of you guys roll before we go into seeing what's in the pub?
15 plus 1, 16.
So Devontae got a 16. That's really good. I'll explain his in a minute because that's pretty much almost everything. For the rest of you guys, for Dark Trooper, Wonderland Leah, and Donnie, my man, what did you guys roll for your perceptions as you walked in? What do you guys? What is your numbers? Donnie, what did you get?
Pardon?
Your perception check. Everybody got walking into the pub. What did you guys all roll for your perception to see what you've seen in the pub?
Oh, my perception.
Yeah, for you, for Leah, and for Chris.
17.
I already got Devontae's with me.
20. 17 plus 3, 20.
Okay, so 20 for you. All right, what'd you get? Tempest for Leah.
23 in total.
Okay, that's really good. For Dark Trooper, for Flemish. What'd you get? Chris, can you hear me? Dark Trooper? Might be away from his mic. That's fine. All right. For the rest of you and for Devontae and everything, you guys walk in and see numerous chairs. You see the pub's stools up at the bar. You see the man serving drinks left and right as a human, bald, probably his mid-40s, big old beer belly, and happy and big smile. You see his wife running back and forth, handing drinks and serving drinks, getting tips. You see 5 other characters who are beside you. 2 are guards off duty, having fun playing rollies while drinking. One's a strange old man seen drinking. And then there's 2 as a mysterious couple. What do you guys see and do when you guys all walk in, and will you react, or do you just go one of the tables go and sit?
If they look at us, we're strangers, and we might be a threat.
All right, so if you want, you can do a stealth if you want for Wolf Girl, and you can hide in around us so no one notices you if you want. And they'll do an advantage for you. It'll be in your skills as well. You go into stealth, and you'll find that one at the very bottom. And you push whatever the plus number is or minus number at the bottom, or that's next to it.
On survival?
On stealth, the one above it.
Self?
Yep.
ST. Okay.
Yep, that.
I got 11.
All right, what's the other number?
Other number is 4.
All right, we'll go with the 11 for you. So that is 16 for stealth for you for exceeding over the number. You need at least a 10. So basically, as you stand next to us and your wolf stands outside. So how big it is. We all sit at a table. 2 tables because there's that many of us. Now, what do you guys all do? You want to order drinks or anything, or do you want to discuss something, or do you want to listen in on anybody around us?
I'm gonna go to the bar. So, is there anyone that I can listen in on at the bar?
All right. So Drawl's going to go to the bar and sit next to the bar and listen in on anything.
I'll pretty much come with them, but I'll sit a little bit further away
All
from
right.
them.
Like 2 or 3 chairs away. All right. And then Whitney, for your character, Wolfro, you said you wanted to listen in. Whitney sit at a table and we go to listen in your couple behind us. Okay, so I'm going to do a perception check for me. It's in those skills. It'll be in the P's. PERC.
18 plus 1, 19 on perception.
Okay, 19. And what did you get, Whitney?
I said I got 2, and I rolled again, and I got 13.
13 is a succession. All right, and then for you, 19 is a very good succession. Donnie, did you roll anything for your perception? And anybody else want to roll and listen in on anybody for chatter, or do you just want to have conversations and drink?
I will roll for perception.
All right. And as you're rolling for perception, a waitress will be walking across to you guys. Hey, doll, any of you want any kind of drink? I got different kind of ales and pubs and whatnot. Even these magical elixirs. They bubble. I don't know what they do with them.
I would love some mead, preferably as sweet as you.
Oh, as she touches down on her big breasts, smiling as they jiggle at her with these big brunette pigtails. These freckles you see across her head. She looks at you and smiles. So, want a sweet and honey mead, or do you want our sour and
Sweet.
All right. And for the rest of you, anything kind of drinks. So she looks at the dwarf, Fleming. What do you do at this time? Dark Troop. All right. He's good. All right. Popeye, what did you get?
What'd you say?
What was your roll for your
Perception? 10.
perception? Okay, you just hear the basic little whispers. You don't hear much. The bartender just wipes across your in front of you near your stool and asks if you want anything to drink.
What was it? Give me some of the strong stuff.
You want some strong stuff, huh? Cool, I can do that for you. Yeah.
As he grabs this mug, and you see it like the clear mug boiling from a orange to a blue, and it keeps shifting like a magical sword.
Try that, buddy.
He looks at the draw as well.
You, what are you, Dragonborn doing here with, you don't got the peace sigil on your here. What's with that?
And also, draw. You heard chatter behind you. People wondering why a dragonborn is out this way. That's not. Dragonborn is here.
All I know is when we hit land, we were told to go to the pub. I'm just here to get drunk. Is there a problem?
No. What you want for your poison?
He smiles at you.
He pops the mega spice rum on the counter and is like, "Do you have anything that might be stronger than this?"
His eyes get all big and go,
That's illegal. Wow, how did you get that?
he looks over to you.
Can I get a shot of that? And I'll get you whatever you want on my shelf.
And it slides over a cup. You want to pour him a drink?
Yes.
Oh, now I got to roll. He chugs and swigs that real quick. He looks away from his wife, making sure. 10 and a 13 with a +3. A 16's a success, but that 13's a fail. He looks back and his eyes go, oh, wah! And then looks back, wah! Looks over, going, dude, I want more. There's a lot of people.
He
So-
looks at the bartender, looks back around, taps the counter to signal to send that cup over to pour him another drink.
All right, he slides it right over.
And I pour him another drink.
All right, so he takes it with pride, that one. And he succeeds that time. 18 and a 10, but a 10 still makes him puke again, but not as bad this time because he's used to it now. So, back to it though. Mayhem and Opal are sitting there with Wolf Girl and Fleming and talking, hearing the chatter about Dragonborn and about the rules. And also that they heard that the princess might be within the grasp here. Some chatter's already going around. She's looking over, trying to snug between Mayhem and snug between Wolf Girl and trying to hide. I'm going to have to roll stealth for her. Ooh. She got a 12. She got some shitty stuff. Unless we're going to help. Whitney, do you want to help with stealth with the princess? Do you want to aid her?
Yeah.
All right. Nat 20. Nice. All right. So with the perfect succession, he looks over, smiles, hides right between both of you. And it looks like it's just 2 of us talking now instead of 3. Well, technically 4 because there's a dwarf, but he's kind of sleeping on the table. Dark Trooper, are you there, buddy? Dark Trooper. You right. We're going to go back to this house with you guys. Donnie, I'm going to go to you. Right now, next. So right after Donnie, Leah is going to be doing something, and we're going to see what you guys do in this bar, trying to figure things out and hear conversations going. And then a reaction is going to happen after you guys are each done.
All right, so wait, where we last left my character, he just got his drink.
Yes.
All right, and then what? Has anything of importance happened since then? Like, is anything like that I would notice?
You notice the drink swirl and turn into a green.
Ah. Like,
Stronger.
Okay,
now.
well, he'd have to say, "Oh, well, thank you very much," and then he takes a few gulps out of it, sits there for a moment, and then he starts like vibrating. Vibrating. You see like his face turn red very briefly, and then a bunch of steam escapes from his pipe with that steam whistle sound. Yeah.
So as you do that, I want you to do a Constitution save for me with advantage.
A con save with
comedic,
advantage?
Scheme. Yeah, with the comedic scheme. Everybody that takes a drink of alcohol in this game has to take a Constitution save to see how their
Dirty
character
20.
reacts.
Dirty
All right,
20.
so you took it like a champ and smiled, and you're like, yeah, it tastes like spinach.
Must be diesel in here.
You do that, you do just fine. You hear a little bit more chatter of the old man sitting by you by 3 chairs with the perception that he holds. And you see him mumble and hear him mumble. I don't need to lie. If you need, you and me want, we could take these 2 were people right by ourselves. I want to help. As he opens his hand and he lights a fireball in his hand.
Wait, so I'm hearing these 2 guys talk about like how they're gonna try and take out the were people.
Yeah, they're trying to attack me and Whitney. They know that I'm a protector and a guardian, and they know that she is good, meaning we're guarding something. And they don't like that we're were people. They think that we're dirty blood because we're wares. People start realizing Mayhem's the king of the wares, and they want to kill the king.
Okay, so I clap him on the shoulder and say, "Now, bar's a friendly place."
Both the guys look at you, confusion. If you're human, you should be helping us. You can smell it on them, you can see it. The furry.
He looks at him as helping them is helping me.
Hey, look at you going. We'll drink it on it. And then whoever wins the drink will decide, all right?
Beating a sailor at his own game, you see. Yeah? Let's see.
All right, so all 3 of you sit down for drinks, and we'll end your turn there for the drinks, getting it ready as you
All
order
right.
the drink. All right. Dark Trooper, you back? Dark Trooper, you there? Nope. All right. Leah, it's now your turn.
I would like to take a drink. Do I have my mead yet?
Yes, your drink has been set there with a cute little umbrella in it, and her smiling at you with a shot she put next to you for free. She walks past
Ah.
shaking her boot.
Well, my tail accidentally gets close to her.
Whoa. Giggles and smiles and flushes at you. I'll get you my drinks later, Dom. And she walks past. So, will you drink your drinks?
Yes.
Two saves for me. The drink with advantage, but the shot with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh wow! For the shot, I rolled 2 12s, and for the drink, I rolled a 19. It's not with modifiers. And
Nice.
actually, never mind. That's a Constitution, so that's a -1 to each.
That's funny though. You drink the alcohol like a champ. You're like, oh, that's amazing. And you take a shot. You shake your head. You feel the shot as you roll a either history or nature check for me.
Okay.
With advantage, you still got 2 with advantage.
Okay. Well, I don't have a modifier in history or nature, so. Well, that's gonna be an 18 then.
See now?
And I'm gonna say that's gonna be history.
All right, history.
Yep.
All right, I'll roll for history. Can you still hear me?
17.
All right, 17. You taste in your mouth with shot. You realize it was some kind of like poisonous trank. You realize she was just poisoned. The next food's going right to the Popeye. And you notice that she has a special shots with them as well. As the bartender raw. And the shots that Mayhem and Rick drink right now. You want to say anything or do anything? Reaction? Your time or your turn?
I would like to do an unarmed strike on at both of the drinks.
All right, roll 2 armed strikes to drinks and see if you take these out of our hands and knock them out of our hands so we don't get drugged.
That's okay. Okay, unarmed strike. That is a 13 plus an 8 and a 6 plus an 8 to hit the drinks, but I make it look like oh I'm so clumsy and drunk. Oops, cat stuff, you know.
You know, cat, drink. I have to slap it. You know. We kind of look at you, me and Whitney. Like, Whitney, what do you react when you see a cat girl slap the drinks out of her hands and react like, I'm just a cat, you know, I see a cup and I slap it and and we're both sitting there going, you about to take a drink. Mayhem looks over going, was there a reason? Or do you just being a feline because my wife's a feline and I get it. She does it to me
And
a lot.
I'm just gonna nod.
Okay. As he
And
starts sniffing
casually
liquid,
sit back.
I'm gonna sniff the liquid using perception with advantage because of my wolf senses. Whitney, you can do the same if you like. You can sniff the liquid that was spilled to see what was in it. Advantage, it said. Where is my?
Roll the dice.
You want me to roll it or you got it? Yeah, you gotta
Which
roll.
one is it?
Perception. You gotta roll perception with advantage because your werewolf senses you can smell better than everybody else. Just like
I
that.
got
A 2 plus what? All right. Comes up to a 10 for you. That did you
2.
roll?
Down to the other. Let's see it, because it went down to this blue thing. It said 6 plus 2 equals 8, so it must have been 6. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. So 6 plus 2 is an 8 for that one. So roll. Now you gotta roll one more time. Roll one more. And then for me, I rolled a 14.
Do perception again.
Yep. Oh, plus 8. Sorry, I looked at the wrong one. Yep. So I got a plus 8 plus 14. So 22 for me. Yes. I smell the poisons that Tempest was nodding to, explaining, and she's pointing as she knocked them out of her hand, trying to be quiet and discreet. Now, Whitney, you smell this as well. You smell the drink as not a normal alcoholic drink. You smell a bit of like tranquilizer, and you smell a bit of like poison.
Okay.
Now, you see Mayhem's fur stick up as he looks over angrily and looks back at Tempest and nods quietly and just looks over and mumbles to her, "So do you want to fake that we got drugged, or do you just want to attack?" We can play dead, act like it worked. We already got our dwarf buddy right here. Plymouth has already passed out naturally. He's just laying here sleeping. Ain't that right, Dark Trooper?
Yeah, I woke up.
Aha, you're there.
Sorry.
All right. You're good, buddy. All right. With that, Leah, anything else you want to do before we go to Dark Trooper? You just want to act like we're knocked out?
Yep, I'm just gonna pretend with everyone else.
All right. So, Dark Trooper, it's now your turn.
Okay.
You were a dwarf that didn't get a drink yet. Yeah, we ended up laying on top of the table and passing out for a little bit as a dwarf. And it looked kind of comedic as all three of us were drinking, or four of us were drinking around you, but the princess was hiding. And we realized our drinks were poisoned. And we're trying to whisper it to you as we act like we all got knocked out. Like laying our heads on the table and stuff.
I guess I'll just lay back down and pretend like I'm pretending to go back to sleep.
Yeah, like we all passed out for a second, like from the drugs. Because they're going to be attacking in a second. But I got to get to everybody else's turn. The last on there is Brawl, and then Wolf Girl. Wolf Girl, you're going to be reacting with us. So your turn will be in a minute after Draw. So I'll let you know. All right, Devontae.
All right.
The shot next to you that the bartender handed you and says, "Try this, it's real strong. Your stuff is strong. You said you wanted something stronger." He smiles. Do you want to try to drink it, or Are you gonna because you don't know what happened. Your character doesn't know that we know. We didn't get a chance to react and let you know.
Actually,
Or do you
I
want to
I am actually going to first cast Detect Poison.
Okay. So you cast detect poison. Now, how does it look when it echoes and you see the color of poison in any drink or substance or weapon?
It'll be like almost like a wavy sort of aura in purple.
All right, a purplish wavy aura that represents poison. As you do this, as your eyes light up for a split second, you look at your drink and see it in your drink. You look over and a few bottles glowing. You look over the drinks being handed to Popeye the Sailor Monk. You look over at Mayhem, at Wolf Girl, at Dark Trooper Flemish, and at Tempest. All look like they're knocked out on top of the table, with the glow all around the table of the drink, but not on their mouth, if you notice. You notice that they're playing dumb, or playing awesome. What do? You can either warn Donnie's character, or you can do something yourself, or you can react with us and try to act like you drank it.
Well, considering I found it on my drink, the first reaction that Droll has is to use his dart to attack the bartender for poisoning my drink.
Nice, nice. So you just whip this dart right at him. Where are you throwing this dart at? All right. So roll for an
With
attack for
a
me.
10 plus 7, 17.
That's a hit. You throw this dart right in this bartender's neck. Ah!
Doing 4 damage.
4 damage. Right as you do that, the noise hears as he hits the floor for a second, dropping some bottles, trying to get back up, distracting and turning around the barmaid before she hands the drinks over to Popeye the Sailor.
All right, what's going on here? Who's poisoning my drink?
Right as you say that, we all react and stand up. So, Whitney, your character stands up. Mine does. The princess does. Tempest, do you want to stand up as well?
Yep.
All right. Dark Trooper, do you want to stand up as well with Flemish?
Sure.
All right. You stand up, and they realize that we caught them. All of them stand up and pull out their weapons. As the guard walks in, or the guard hasn't walked in yet, but I'll let you know when he does. He's about to. But all of them are getting ready to fight you guys now. So what are you guys going to do in this moment? Do you guys want to do this in a turn of initiative or do a reaction first?
Let's do a reaction.
All right, we'll do a reaction first. Let's start off with Dark Trooper. You start off with your Flemish. What is the first thing you do with your reaction before you go into an attack?
I look behind me to see if there's nobody coming in through the door to make sure we're not getting surrounded.
No, you don't notice. Roll a perception check for me to let me know if you see any shadows or not.
$17.
17. Okay, 17. With the 17, you do see a couple shadows. It looks like they're off in the distance, and they are closing in. It's maybe about 30 seconds, which is a good few turn fight. You have some time, but you don't have much before you know that there will be support coming. What do you do?
I go run to the door to barricade the door to hold them off.
All right, you're going to try to find a wood board, or you're going to try to flip a table in front of it, or you're going to try
I'm going to use my what was it?
my staff of what was it called?
Oh, immovable staff.
Yeah, remember I'm a monk, so I have unknown combat skills too. So
So
I
you
use
put the immovable rod staff, which that you have,
my
and
giant
lock it.
slayer
Which means
sword
they
staff.
can't. Yeah. You activate it to lock it.
Yeah.
All right. You lock this staff in place, making it so they cannot open this door. Until you unlock it, this door is now closed. Hope that no one gets unconscious in that process. So, on that process, what else do you do before that? You still have one more reaction, like something to say. What do you say before that? After you lock this in front of the door.
No, none shall pass. Bring it on, you drunken bastards.
That's fucking gold. That's hilarious. All right, so he's formation's done. We'll next we'll do Leah, and then we'll go Donnie for this reaction. Leah, what's the reaction you do? You've seen your dwarven friend jump off the table and run off and lock the door.
Well, I would like to I want to throw a dart at the bartender, right in the palm of one of his hands.
This poor bartender.
He poisoned us.
He's got one in the neck and one in the hand. Damn.
All right, well for that attack.
He's just getting turned into a pincushion.
Yes, it's hilarious. As he gets from being racist.
That's gonna be an 11 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes, he has an AC of 10. He's no armor at level 9. Yeah. You just stuck a needle right in his hand, and it's now like pinned behind him and went right through alcohol. And it was one of the poison ones too. Now he just got poisoned on top of it with a needle in his hand and one in his neck, and he's like, ah! And now he can feel the poison and it's just splashing all over him, and he's like passing out, going, ugh.
Well, that's gonna be 8 damage. That's gonna be 8 damage from that dart.
Nice.
So again, how do you want to do this as he's dying?
Just wanna you know what? I just think he just has a painful death for serving bad drinks.
Die.
Yeah, just let him die. Nothing fancy. He's not worth it.
You just killed the level 1 bartender.
Mayhem's like, no tip for you.
I did
all look over like
it's a tip for all of us. Take all this gold.
It's like, but I did give him a tip. A dart.
I see what you did there.
I did have cornbread for breakfast this morning.
I'm gonna cry now. It was my cornbread. That's where it went. I was wondering. It was a saving net. He cries.
Okay.
I lost cornbread. All right, so Donnie, it is now your turn. As the two guys stand up, one with his hands ready to shoot a fireball, the other one with 2 daggers ready to stab you. What do you do with your drunken monkin skills? Hardy harder.
Yeah. What was it? I looked at him and said, "Oh, a couple of thugs, eh?"
So I put up my fists and I let's see. I'm gonna club him with my hands. Which one's closer to me?
The guy with the dagger.
As he's
Okay,
lunging to you with 2 daggers to your neck.
Yeah, I'm gonna, give him with a good club fist.
Bada bing and bada boom.
Alright, so that would be
With the
a
Popeye spray,
17 and a 17 to hit.
Oh, both hits.
Alright.
Okay, you doing the Popeye uppercut and the big winding uppercut?
Yeah, like one overhand and the other up.
He
So the
flies up in
first
the
one
air.
does
Like he's done like a falling on his back, like slow motion. Go, whoa! On his
right.
back. Prone when you do this.
Yep. And so the first one I deal 11 magic bludgeoning to him. The second one I do 8 magic bludgeoning to him. And he is now slowed.
That's even funnier. He was
And-
literally in slow motion falling backwards.
Exactly. And
The guy with the hand is now confused, like, what? You just touched him.
is he down yet, or should I unleash my
he's not
extra
dead.
attack against him?
He's
Pardon?
hurt. Not dead.
Alright, well then I'm going to hit him again.
Alright, that'll be the last thing you do before it shifts off to the next person with the witness.
I get a 13 and an 18.
Alright, 13's a miss, but an 18's a success.
Alright.
He has an AC of 14.
I'm going to use a good old flail fist on him.
Armor class. Go flail.
Oops.
Alright.
For a 6 magic bludgeoning, and he now has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Alright. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay, because I still have one more. I still have more strikes that I need to make. Yep. Oh, actually, technically I get 2 more unarmed strikes. It's 19 to hit. And a 17 to hit. Oh, he's not back yet?
I'm back.
Okay.
So, what's that attack?
Alright, yeah, so my next 2 attacks are a 19 and a 17.
19.
With an 11 magic bludgeoning damage and 8 magic bludgeoning damage. And that ends my turn.
So how do you want to do this? As you take his last life with the last 3 the remaining hit points he had after that.
Oh dear.
Totally just mutilated him.
Right. Yes. So I get him with a nice overhanded uppercut. 2 jabs. 2 jabs and an uppercut so strong that it knocks him off his feet.
You knock his block off.
Exactly.
So, guy with the fiery hands freaks the hell out when he sees you do this. What the hell do you do to make your forearms like that? So,
That's a sailor's workout.
Confused?
It's a sailor's exercise.
He's just so confused now. All right, so his turn is done now.
Yep.
Whitney, it is now your turn. You stand up from your chair, standing next to the princess in mayhem. What do? As you see the waitress turning back and pulling out her staff and some daggers herself to throw at somebody. You're gonna what?
Shield and a bow and arrow.
All right. You raise your shield and you got your bow and arrow.
Yep.
All right. So attack with your bow and arrow.
A shield and a bow and arrow. That's what I would use.
All right. So fire with your bow and arrow. Knock your bow and arrow, and then there's an attack button next to it, which is the numbers. You click on that, and then it rolls for you. If not, I can roll for you if you need to.
Your skill still?
The what?
What is it? Is it under skill?
No, it's under action. It's the next one over. You'll see that it'll say hit DC, and you just click on the number you see there, and then we roll for you.
Okay, I see animation rifle, heavy crossbow.
Yep. Use the heavy crossbow, or use use that, and just hit the button that has the number. It says what hit DC is.
Seven.
All right. And at that, right, there's a miss when you fire, though, as it misses past her. You get to fire again, though, with the crossbow. So hit again by hitting the button again.
Nine.
And 9 does hit because their armor class is 9. Crossbow bolt, where does it hit? Does it hit her shoulder, her neck, her head, her chest, her leg?
Her chest and her head.
All right, so one flails right in her big titties. She screams, ah! As the other one hits her right in the side of the face and just cuts her a little bit, bleeding down her face. She looks at you with anger and grabs her daggers and throw a reaction to try to hit you. And she misses with a 7. You see a dagger just hit the floor next to you, missing completely. All right, you still have one more reaction, Whitney. What will that be? Do you want to attack again, or do you want to do something else?
Attack again.
All right, so fire with your crossbow again.
Roll again.
Yep.
Two.
That's a miss for that one. What is your plus with it?
I see it.
Yes, you see that plus number, that plus 4? You push that.
Oh, I see it.
Yep, push that. It'll make. Yep. It'll
For the
roll.
rifle or the crossbow?
For the crossbow, push the number one, with the number 8 or the number 4.
Oh, I get it.
Yep.
Okay,
that.
it's a 9.
There you go. You hit. Oh, you got a 2. I was like, you can't with the plus if that's that low unless you have a minus. Or.
No, I hit the one that says 1d10 plus 2. I hit that one.
Oh yeah, no, that's damage. That's not that's when you hit. That's how much damage you hit.
Oh, so I just hit the plus button. Okay.
Yep, the plus button is to make sure you hit. The other one is when you after you hit.
Okay. I'm not used to it yet, so I'll get the hang of it.
Oh, that's fine. That's the whole point of what I'm here for. I'm here to teach you and help you. It's super fun. All right, so tell me what those numbers are, and you hit me with those 2 crossbows. Not me, but her. All right. So for you, it's your first. How do you want to do this? The first time you get to take a character out. How do you want to kill this character? She's trying to go after you with the staff. You fire this crossbow bolt. Explain to me how you kill her. You fire this crossbow bolt into her head. Like, do you shoot her in the eye? Do you shoot her in the head, in the mouth, in the neck? Right in the right, just right dead in the center. She just falls back. Even does a backflip. You hit her so good, she just wah! Boom! You died. You're like, yes! And the princess is clapping next to you, going, she's a good bodyguard. She can kill people real fast. Yeah, I taught her. She saved my ass a few times. So, all right, Whitney, your turn is done. Is there anything you want to say before you end your turn to the princess or me or anybody else?
I keep on practicing and hearing from people.
Yeah. Mayhem cheers next to you.
Yep.
So, Troll, it is now your turn.
All right, so I am going to cast Bless at level 3.
All right.
And that basically allows me to bless up to 3 characters. Well, with that level 3, I'm able to bless up to 5 characters of my choice
cool.
within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to the roll to the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
That's very handy. So now, every time you guys roll, you get an extra d4 on your rolls. So that's a big bonus to all of you, especially in a level 1. So, anything else your character doing or you're saying before you end your turn?
That actually takes up the entire reaction.
As your bonus action, you can still drink.
Yeah, that was the bonus action.
Oh, wow. Roll a Constitution save for me. Get drunk. Because the drunken dragon brawlers have what? No. With some crazy monks.
It's a dirty 20 since I have to take a disadvantage because it was either an 18 or a 20.
Huh.
Dream.
You don't puke at all. You drink it like a champ. You smile going, you know that your stuff is better than anything he has here. Okay, so your turn's going to be done in a second. Is there anything you say before you end your turn?
Looks like it's time for another epic battle.
All right. Now it's turns for the NPCs. They turn. Nope. They tried to attack you and they missed. The couple, one with a crossbow and one with a bow and arrow, both missed you. They both missed Mayhem as well. All right, the guy that was going to cast
Failed. Ooh. But one old man sitting in the corner stands up. Yes, slow. In the whole room. I want everybody to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Ooh.
The princess succeeds.
4 plus 2, 6.
Nice. Mayhem
14.
succeeds. Suppression, yes.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Donnie, what'd you get?
Pardon?
What'd you get for your wisdom saving throw?
A wisdom saving throw. That will be a. Oops, excuse me.
And Whitney, what was your wisdom saving throw? You go to your wisdom on your main page where your character is, and it's one of
Oh,
the
22.
22. Good. Really good wisdom. You know what you got for yours, Whitney? All right.
Where are you going to go?
Go to your main page of abilities, saves. It'll say wisdom, and there's a plus number. Click on that. You can roll for you.
So wait a
The
second.
two.
So do we know? Sorry. Do we know what's causing us to make a saving throw?
There was an old man wizard in the corner that stood up and is casting slow time.
Oh, okay.
He is hitting hard on you guys. He's like, I'm gonna slow time. That's all he can do. He's old.
Yeah.
All right, so all of you, Leah, what'd you roll?
I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, nice. All right, all of you succeed. As he tries to cast this, you guys don't get slowed, and he's confused. But the guy that's going to cast Fireball and hit the ground does get slowed. He fails with a nat 1. So, back to the top. Mayhem and Opal look over. Mayhem covers her like an armor. And she ducks down, just in case noticing the fireball. And he's big enough to literally surround himself over her. All right, and that's what I'm going to do for my turn. I'm going to hold my action of trying to cover her and protect her. And I'm going to transform into a werewolf with my character. Oh my god.
Oh, that's cool.
Now I become a little bigger as I transform and cover over the princess to make sure I'm armor over her. If this fireball hits, if you guys don't succeed in stopping him this turn. All right, so my turn is done. It is now Donnie's turn, and then Chris, you're on deck after Donnie.
Okay.
All right, Donnie.
All right. So. Pardon?
Get you in your kingdom. He knows if you show it, drink it and blow it, he'll punch you in the face and your throat. I mean, go on.
Where's the threat at?
The guy that's about 10 feet in front of you across the table, the wizard that's casting the fireball in his hands, he's about to cast it, but he just got slowed because he failed to save, unlike everybody else. This old man who just cast it on everybody. He didn't care who you were.
He's not part of this. He just pissed off and trying to cast slow.
I look at it and say, "Oh, a magician, see?" And then I hop over the table and I attack.
Oh, wait, the guy casting fireball is in slow motion, just seeing you in super speed, going da 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 da. He's like, what the fuck?
Right.
He's just freaking out right now that you just move super hyper fast right over a table right at him. Right, freaky as hell.
All right, so I am going to. Ooh, nat 20 on an unarmed strike, the first one to him.
Oh,
So that is
the first hit.
20 magic bludgeoning.
You had a throat punch, and he's like, ha!
Then, ooh, a nat 1 on my second punch.
Ooh, so for this one, even with you hitting him super hard the first hit, messing him up, the second one you just overshoot it. And you overshoot it and just smash your knees right to the table. You take 1 damage to your knees.
Oh no. Well, I'm going to hit him again.
Oh,
I
no.
Get like 6 attacks per action.
Oh, yeah.
Or per turn, excuse me. All right, so my third.
Can go up to like 12 at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets ridiculous.
You know, if you choose a character, or if you put monk into your next couple levels or whatever, monks can like numerous. I want to hit you again, yeah, and again, yeah. I'm not done yet. What do you mean you're not done? And again.
I got a So I got a excuse me, a 28 to hit. However, I crit on a 19 because of fighter stuff. So that would be a. Hold on a second. That'd be a 16 damage. And then does his 13 hit?
Yes, he is a wizard.
Right.
He
Yeah.
has a speed.
All right, with a 6 magic bludgeoning. And for the next couple of hits, they're going to be the flail fist technique.
Oh snap! Flail style.
With a 15 to hit and a 13 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay. First one does 11 magic bludgeoning. Second one does 11 magic bludgeoning.
So,
and he now takes. Pardon?
You just killed him right there.
Okay.
That
makes sense.
He's 57 health. I think he had the same health as Devante.
Yeah. So, when you said he was like a wizard guy, did he have like the hat with the stars on it?
Yes. But one had a weird smiley face that was broken.
Okay. So, I hit him so hard I punched the stars off his hat.
Woohoo! Sounded like he punched Mickey right in the face. I mean, oh!
Right.
He dies. Popeye's the better one. He's a better sailor. Take that, Steamboat Willie.
Yeah. Or yeah, so like what I meant when what I said was like I punch him so hard that the stars like burst off of his hat.
Blood after that. All over the place.
Yeah.
20. Like, oh, it was like this in North Star. You see it in Shadow. You didn't actually see
Right.
him die. We've seen it in the shadow.
Oh dear.
Why do we see the silhouette? Because that was gross. So, anything else you're doing before you end your turn? Because other people are way across the other side of the room.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Is there anything else you're doing before you end your turn?
No, I kind of just used up my turn.
All right, your turn is done. Now it is Clement's turn. Chris,
Yep.
you're standing at the door. There's the couple across with the crossbows, and you see the one guy that was sitting across from you stand up and pull a sword out. What do? The humanoid, human like 6 foot tall, with a sword that's about 2.5, 3 foot reach.
I dodge the sword and kick his knee.
All right, roll a acrobatics or athletics check. Either one that's suitable for your character. With advantage for doing this.
17.
Success. You roll over, dodge, kick him right in the knee as it buckles and snaps back as he falls down. Taking 18 damage. Now, what are you going to do with your turn? Are you going to go for attack or anything, or?
Yeah, I'm going to use my unarmed strike and punch him in the nose.
Nice. Well, now he's on the ground. He's not prone, so you get advantage. So you're literally just punching him in the ground like bam, bam, bam. Ground and pound right now is pretty much the answer that just happened. Don't fuck with the dwarves! Dwarves are fun.
Yeah.
They're my favorite races that play in D&D. They have a lot of unique advantages. Halflings do too, and so do gnomes. What short people do? Short people have a lot of advantages. Tall people were just like big, strong, and oops. I do it all the time. My character's a Goliath. Oh, dirt. So, roll your attacks for it, and let me know those damages.
5.
Okay. And what's your other attack?
My unarmed strike.
2 per action. With 2 unarmed strikes per action.
6.
All right, that's a miss. But you have Fury of Blows as well.
Yes, I do. Oh, we roll
You
that too.
utilize that. Yep, you can roll that, and now you can do 2 more unarmed strike attacks. But this time you can chance to stunning strike them, or well, he's already down prone, so it's the same thing. Or you can just humble him.
Okay, I just did the Fury blows. It's was a 5.
Okay, 5 was a miss. And what's the other one?
And
Yes.
a 6.
Okay, I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I got a 6.
All right, you got to hit on that one. How much damage?
Hit. I would say Okay, the wrong one. 5 damage.
All right. Very loud, people. So, you severely damaged this guy. He's close to death. He's not dead yet. All right, and that was your actions. You still have a bonus action, which still counts for another 2 more strikes if you want to do those. And if you want, you can do them as stomps instead of punches. Or you just want to hit with a chair. Because there's one right next to you.
Yeah, I'll use the chair.
You just grab the chair and just always smack him right with the damn chair.
Alright, I'm back.
Awesome. Roll for attack with it. Or use one of your weapon attacks.
Let's see.
There should be a higher hit number than your unarmed strike.
Do I just use strength?
Yes. What'd you get with that?
An 8.
8's enough to hit him. Because he's knocked prone. You just smash this chair right across him. And it takes 20 damage. How do you want to do this? You just wrestling move finish this guy.
People's elbow.
So you smash a chair over his fucking head. And he's bleeding everywhere. And the last thing you see is this dwarf looking over and just pulls his elbow and just drops it right across his throat. And he just gasps where he dies.
What are you using as ropes to do this?
He has his immovable rod.
But yes, but what are you using as ropes?
No, you jump on the table, then you just go down.
Okay, he's doing the flying elbow.
Ah.
Off the
I don't
table.
watch wrestling, so give me some credit.
Oh, all you see is a dwarf flying at this dude. The guy's last moments is seeing a dwarf flying with an elbow right to his throat. Oh shit! Red hair and all, flying in bush with this big elbow tattooed arm up. Boom! Oh yeah, that shit hurt. I only went to the top rope twice in pro wrestling. Got hurt once. Never did it again. I prefer staying on the ground and bouncing off the ropes, but not being on top. Not on the top rope. No, that was too dangerous. Especially when the ceiling was not tall enough. But on that note, good times, good times. Oh, wrestling! It just brought back flashbacks. So,
Okay,
Whitney is now.
Henry, is my
anything
turn.
you on your turn, Dark Trooper?
Now I'm done.
Yeah. What does your character say before you end your turn?
Taste my elbow of justice.
Oh, that's great. All right, Whitney, it's now your turn.
Okay, Henry, I'm gonna go take a quick pee break.
All right. Restroom break. All right, Whitney, your turn. The couple with crossbow and a bow and arrow are firing at you, and then there's the old man at the very corner that cast that spell. What do you do? What do you react with? Who do you attack? Or do you want to transform into a werewolf and use a fear factor?
Yes, please. A werewolf with a fear factor.
All right. This is the character I have for now for you.
Alright.
It's like a burgundy, like reddish brown werewolf. Unless you want to be a different color, you can explain your werewolf to me as you transform. Okay, so when you transform, you're like a light gray with like white pawed boots and white pawed claws. As you transform, a little bit of white in your chest mane right here. Kind of like a heart. So, and what color are your eyes when transform?
Sky blue.
All right, it turned to a sky blue, so like an ice wolf. Look, we're going. I've trained 3 ice wolves, and all 3 of you are terrifying. The character's a shadow wolf. He's old. So he looks over. Now, what are you going to do with that? Explain how you transform. You do it. It's like a fear factor. You rip your flesh off and transform it, get all big and scary, and you howl. Like, how does it look for you?
And it's like, the fire in the castle made this. And it angers me. And I angrily transform.
All right, you transform right after they fire this crossbows at you, and you look over angrily. Yep. And they fail. They failed their fear checks. They're both freaking out right now. Yeah, they're like, oh shit, she's a fucking werewolf. Right, so now you have a chance of an action. Now what do you want to do? Do you want to attack them? All right, you can use your crossbow actions as all right, Howling Roll. With your werewolf claws, it's going to be a plus 10. So roll 2d20 for me and tell me what those 2d20 are. Now, and then they're plus 10 a piece. I'm not just roll the 2d20, the 20s that are in the blue die that you see. The very top of the blue 20. Roll it twice.
How many you said 2?
Yep.
And 10.
Okay, and what's the other one?
The other one is.
Oh, yeah, not one.
17.
17. Okay. Both of them hit as you hit her with the lower armor class. You slash right at her with a claw. Right at him with a claw. Look when you claw each one. Doing 21 damage apiece.
What?
How does it look when you claw them?
Awesome. And probably if my weapon's hungry, it might say delicious.
Nice. All right. So you do that. And you use the fear factor, so they have to run away from you. Every turn it's their turn, they have to run away from you. They can't get closer. So it also gives you a chance to attack them every time they run away from you. So your turn is now. What?
When I'm a werewolf, it means that my speed is like 20 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that fast or not fast? That's fast?
Yeah, it's actually more than that, but it's the real stats I'll give you later. So you slash, you hurt them, but that's all you can do for your turn right now.
Okay.
All right, draw, Azir. It is your turn. As you see Mayhem transform into a werewolf and cover over the princess. You've seen Whitney transform into a werewolf attacking the 2 hunters that were a couple. And you've seen Popeye the Sailor Monk just KO these guys in slow motion. Like it was like hyperspeed him, but they were in slow motion.
Okay, with a perception of a nat 20 plus 1, who is near me?
The old man. He's the last man in the room right now.
Okay. How far away?
15 to 20 feet. You and Leah are the closest.
Okay.
And Leah is up next after us.
I am going. I'm gonna move 5 feet close. Like I'm gonna do kind of like a jump scare kind of. Or no, wait, no. I'm gonna need him to make a dexterity save.
Dexterity.
Yes.
16.
Okay. Let's see.
Does it succeed?
Yeah, it succeeds,
Okay.
and so you avoid what I was gonna do.
Yeah, there's just a natural roll. He's a wizard. Wizard. And end your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Leah, it's your turn. Tempest, it is your turn. Wonderland Leah. Leah, are you there? All right. Leah might be busy. All right. Back to now it's the wizard's turn then. I need you, Devontae, to make a dex save.
$18.
You succeeded. All right. He looks over and tries to walk towards the door. Leah, he's passing you. Do you want to do a reaction? Wonderland Leah. Okay. Walk faster as well. He ends his turn. He's halfway there. Now it's back to the top. Mayhem and Opal. So stay near the door and wait. And end their turn. Back to Popeye for Donnie. Donnie, it's your turn.
Pardon?
Your turn.
Okay. All right, so I'm at the bar, and where's the bad guy? Because I knocked out I killed the wizard. Yeah.
You did, but there's another wizard guy. The one that casts
All right,
a
where's
spell
he
on
at?
everybody. He is walking towards the door, trying to find the exit right now.
And we're supposed to be hurting that guy too.
That's up to you guys. You gotta try to cast spell on everybody. Now he's just trying to exit after being hit. He's like, nope, I'm done here.
All right, how far away from him? How far away from me is he?
15 feet.
15 feet? Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna run over and grapple him.
Are you gonna grapple him? All right.
Yeah.
Run over him.
Right.
All right.
So roll a strength check for me to see if you grapple him and succeed.
All right. Because I got the grappler feat, so gotta. There it is. Okay. Okay.
What is your grapple on this?
22.
22 is a success.
All right.
Is it the gold? Go! Get it up! Get it up! Get it up!
So I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna suplex him.
Oh wow! Yeah. Hey, how you doing? What? Oh, suplex!
So how much does that do to him?
He takes 15 damage from fall damage, being slammed down to the ground.
All right. Can I
Oh,
treat
my
him as a
hip!
great club when I do that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my great club ability, which. Oh no, never mind. But no, I'm just gonna. I'll pin him to the ground.
All right, you can hold him. Okay,
Yep.
so have you hold him down.
Hold him and
Use
fold
a.
him.
He's gonna fold him. All right, so fold him and hold him,
Yep.
and end your turn.
Yep.
Now it is Plymouth's turn. It's Chris's turn.
Yeah, I'm here.
It's now your turn. The last guy is being grappled to the ground by Donnie, and you hear a beating on the door where you've locked it.
Okay, so I'll rush to the door and barricade the door more.
All right. As you do that,
I'll grab a table.
all right, you put a table in front of the door. You want to take your staff back then, your rod, and then like we're trying to find an exit to get out.
Yeah.
All right, so you take your rod, put it out, and replace it with the door. While you do this, everybody do a perception check for me.
Do what?
Everybody do a perception check for me.
My last perception check was a 20.
Well, if it's still that high, hey, still that. You look and see a back door exit.
Mine's an 18.
That is a high one too. It's good. All right, you see it as well. You see the back door exit for employees.
Can you roll for the PER?
Yeah, perception. Yes.
I got 5.
5. 5. All right. You don't see much.
Do I roll again?
Yeah, so you need you got advantage. You have willpower, so you have really good senses.
A 2.
And that is making you roll low right now. Let me get you some real dice. All right, so everybody else, what else did everybody else roll? Donnie, what did you roll? And Wonderland Leah, what did you roll? Good answer. So, Dark Trooper, do you want to head to the exit?
Sure, but can I also use my sleight of hand?
Yeah, you said it was for perception, right?
Yeah. Sleight of hand? Yes.
Okay.
What is this sleight of hand for?
Okay. Rolled a 19 plus 322.
All right, 23, you definitely see. You see this exit as well. So, what is your sleight of hand you're using for Dark Trooper?
On the dead bartender as I'm running towards the door.
All right. What are you trying to see what he has in his pockets and everything?
Yeah.
You find 50 gold and 1.
And for the record, I got.
Nice. Nice. That makes it even better. You got 1. You find a magical dagger in your pocket.
Mithril Decker.
Yep. And that's all you find in there. You had 30 well, I don't know if you want 31. Look, this is the door of the exit, and you tell everybody else where the exit is as you're heading out.
Yeah. I yell to the others, this way, this way.
All right, you state that. Everybody else, what all you say when you hear this?
Say, I'm still gonna fight still.
There's Mayhem going, we can fight, but not in this building. If they surround it and burn it down, we're going to have a problem. They're trying to get through the front door. They don't know there's a back door. Let's head to the back now. As Mayhem picks up the princess and just runs forward as his reaction to the exit.
One question. Do I turn back to human again?
No, you're still in werewolf form for 1 hour.
Okay. Oh,
And each turn of when it's your turn is only technically 6 to like 10 seconds. So you got plenty of time being a werewolf for the rest of the game. Yeah. All right. So now you guys head to the exit. Devontae, you gonna head to the exit? And Donnie.
Yeah, I'll head to the exit.
All right, Donnie, are you gonna head to the exit with the old man, or are you just gonna try to interrogate him for a second?
I mean, I figured I could carry the wizard with us.
That's up to you if you want to carry him.
Yeah, just lift. We're just gonna tuck him under my arm like a suitcase.
Who knows? You might be the guy at the strategy exit at the very end.
Exactly.
You might know how to get the hell out of somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah, come with me.
All right, so let's you guys head there. You head to the exit. Exit. You close the door and you lock it. Leaving it so when they head to the exit, they can't come through. You head towards near the castle area.
Mithril.
And you see a dragonborn walking up with a fiery fist. So you come to my territory thinking that you're the lead dragonborn. Oh, Asia, a black dragonborn. You are nothing to my beautiful orange.
Hans, don't you think that's a bit too bright?
You just make a pun out of my name?
Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. What you gonna do?
He looks back at his followers behind him and he looks back at you. And casts first level fireball. Everybody make a dex save for me, please.
Wait, hold on. Who made the fireball?
The dragonborn, fiery dragonborn that had you guys.
What am I doing?
15 plus 8, 23.
A dex save.
Wait, can I get the wizard to the wizard that I'm holding to counterspell?
You can ask him.
You
use persuasion.
I hold him up and I'm like, try to counterspell.
He agrees. And he snaps his fingers and counterspells.
Now, should I add this wizard to my equipment?
Oh my god. I don't know about. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if he thinks you're not
I was
being
just
your
throwing
follower.
it to the path of the fire.
I have a 3 plus 5.
Henry, what am I rolling for?
Dexterity save, but you just got saved because the wizard just did a counter spell.
Well, good, because I got a 7.
Yeah, everybody would have
Still
failed.
better
Even
than
I did.
me.
I got a 2. I'm holding the princess right now, and I'm holding a 2. Going, oh shit! And we're about to see this fireball in his hand about to launch, and the old wizard that's being held by Donnie raises up and snaps his fingers, and you can see fireball. Damn it! Yes, we are all drunk. Well, you're a werewolf now. It kind of sobered you right up. Well, it's harder.
I watched a show called Teen Wolf. This one guy was trying to smoke to stay young, but he's a werewolf and he can't get drunk.
It has to be like magical ale. Once it's magical, it can drunk you. But back to it, the story you see in the alley and his 3 followers. Well, if that's I'll just kill you anyways. What are you guys gonna do? I'm gonna give every one of you a reaction. What is your one reaction apiece before we get to back into initiative? What's the one reaction? All right, you do it. All right,
How
so fear
close?
factor.
Henry, do
You
I have
about
any of the bodies we just beat up close to me?
you're all about 15, 20 feet away from me. And what'd you say, Chris?
I was asking if I had any of the bodies we just beat up next to me.
No, we're outside in the alley now.
Oh, okay.
You're just holding the wizard, and he's kind of just his head's hanging forward above you or in front of you, and his ass hanging behind you. He's like pointing with his hand. He's like, "You, instead of killing me, you helped me. I thank you guys." And he's like,
Oh yeah.
off Donnie. So that's all. That's what you see right now. And you see the dragonborn is orange with his 3 followers. One's a dwarf, and one's.
So how close am I to the orange guy?
15 feet.
Okay.
Your reaction, because
Dex save.
for her. Okay, Dex save for you, and for save, a 10 for him.
Oh,
Whitney,
yeah.
too. The fear factor worked for Whitney as well. All of them are terrified right now because of her roar. What the fuck? And they just see her teeth roar, and Mayhem is even going, I'm pretty scary, but what the fuck? You scared the shit out of that Dragonborn. Literally.
14 points of acid damage.
All right, you hurt them. You didn't kill them.
That's all I can do.
I would
Alright,
like
and,
to.
That was my dragon breath, by the way.
Ooh, so that's continuous. All right, Leo, what's yours?
I am going to use Gust of Wind.
Gust of wind. All right, gust of wind, blow them away.
With that's a 13 to hit.
You hit. None of their ACs exceed that.
cleansing.
As all of them fly back out. How many feet does it say they fly back from the?
Um,
If not, I say roll a d20 and it'll tell me by feet.
they can be pushed on. They must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away.
A 4, and a 1. And one more. A 9. They all fail.
Well,
So they all blow back 15 feet, all 4 of these guys. They all take 15 damage apiece. They're falling on their asses and their backs. All right, so Dark Trooper, what is the one reaction you wanted to do?
What's in the alley?
There is a trash can right next to you, and there's also one that's one of those dumpsters with rollers on it.
I go behind the dumpster and push the dumpster down the alley towards the guys.
All right, roll a strength check with an advantage for me.
Check.
How about a
20.
electric guitar?
All right, was that a nat 20? Or was that a dirty 20?
And what else am I supposed to do?
All right, so you shove it, and now I need you to roll for damage for me. So I need you to roll 2d20 plus 10. And this will be the damage that's going to be rolling to hit for these guys. Kind of like bowling. Like, Leah set them up and threw them down to the ground, and you're just going to run them over after Whitney scared the shit out of them.
18.
So how do you want to do this to the 3 guys behind the Dragonborn? He just barely is surviving right now. But these 3 guys behind him just got ran right over, and one got smacked behind him, like, as if just going down the hall, like down the alleyway, down the actual directional path. How does it look for the other 2 guys? Like, how does it look when you hit these guys? Like 3 Stooges or what?
Yeah, 3 Stooges.
Oh, they just freak out. They start bumping into each other, get hit, and they just smack down the street with this dumpster right into a wall and die. Just splat. It was everywhere. I don't know if you're going to clean that or not.
I am a miracle worker, not that bit, not that much.
Oh, that's a great one. So, on that note, next is now we had that, we had there, Whitney. Okay, Donnie, what are you gonna do for you, Donnie? And Devontae already did his, and then Mayhem will do his last. Donnie! What are you doing for your reaction while you have this wizard man on your shoulder?
Right. So, wait, so what just happened?
So, what happened was Whitney scared them with the werewolf fear. And then after that, Leah decided to, with her Tempest, do this whirlwind knockdown that shot them down 15 feet on their asses. The wizard got up in time to roll out of the way, but the other 3 guys got 3 Stooge smacked by Dark Trooper here by shoving down a dumpster on wheels right at them. Right into a wall. So it was hilarious death.
Nice.
So all that's left is the wizard, and Devontae cooked him a little bit already with his acid breath.
So there's another like bad wizard.
He's a dragonborn. He's the one everybody was talking about. He's pissed off, and you guys just surprised the shit out of him.
All
But
right,
you
how
guys
far
just
away
gained-
is he from me?
He is about 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up to him.
All right, you walk up and pull up your arm sleeves.
And yeah, so I'm gonna do my mega attack. So first I'm gonna first I'm gonna hit him with the good old flail fist technique.
All right,
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay, 18 and a dirty 19 hits. So
Yes.
13 magic bludgeoning plus 9 magic bludgeoning, and he has disadvantage on his attacks.
All right. That's they're really gonna suck for his turn because it's coming up soon.
Yeah,
He's gonna
yeah. Does a 14 hit?
A what?
A 14.
A 14 does hit. An AC is 14.
Okay. But does a 12 hit?
No, 12 does not.
Okay. So that is 10 magic bludgeoning, and then I'm gonna hit him with a hammer kick. It does 13 hit?
No. 14 is his AC. He
Okay,
steps
so
back
18 hits though.
block you.
So
I
I'm
know
gonna hit him with a.
You inferior human.
And then I end up, for my last hit, I hit him for 13 magic bludgeoning damage.
You hurt him, but he's about halfway, but he's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's surprised
But also
and shocked.
because of the last thing, it was a he is also now slowed by 10 feet for this turn.
Ooh, nice. You're starting to realize what kind of magic is this? I didn't see you cast a spell at all.
It's the result of a healthy lifestyle.
No. What? He's all confused now. All right, so everybody has done their action. Mayhem walks up as he sets the princess down and looks at him and goes, "So, I'm tired of these shenanigans." As he pulls out his big giant slayer axe. And I'm sick and tired. What the hell is going on here? As he swings down his axe right at this guy. Oh, you're right. A 17 and a 16, both of the plus 12. Definitely hits. Then his back swing, 17. I grab him and slap him up with the axe and stick it right into his gut and chuck him in the air and say, "Draw! How about you finish him off?" As I chuck him right at you, Draw. What do you do, DJ Thunderbase?
I am going to swing with my club.
Oh, that's baseball bat. Swing and a miss off, swing. Aha! I got him in the sun in the head. I mean, oh, he's dead.
A 16 plus 8, 24.
You hit. How much damage? Oh, no, you don't even have to. How do you want to do this? Because I already exceeded the health. How does it look when he's
It's 7 extra damage, though.
That's beautiful. How do you want to do this? He's flying at you like a meteor as I
Run
launch him at you.
it where it literally is like, and you just see him just hand up to the eye, above the eyes, just like looking at it, like watching it just fly off into the distance.
Ding. Yes, gone. So, all right, your turn is done. That's all the reactions for all that, guys. The alley is clear now. Do you guys want to head to the kingship, or do you want to talk to this wizard for a minute?
I should talk to the wizard.
All right, you set the wizard down, Donnie, or do you just want to have him hanging off your shoulder?
Yeah, I might as well set the wizard down.
You set him down, he looks at you, goes, "You did all that crazy shit with me on your back. What the hell's wrong with you?"
Turn to him. Hey, it's nothing.
He's like, "Nothing. My back. I can't sleep
It's
for a
a bit of
week.
multitasking.
Thank you for getting me out of there, but why'd you guys have to beat my ass? I just had to slow you down because I'm trying to fucking leave. Now you're trying to fucking kill me. Oh, yeah."
Why are you trying to throw fireballs at us?
No, that wasn't me. That was the other guys. Fuck you.
I take my staff and smack him upside the head.
He just looks at you and he goes, "You deserve a slow next time." And he looks back going, "I'm not like them. I knew they were hunting somebody. I just didn't sure who. Till I found out it was the Wolf King and his crew and another Dragonborn. His city was humble at first, but then the new king and queen have been trying to hunt everybody down, and we used the Dragonborn to hunt anybody that was different. That wasn't going to work for them." Meaning, where the hell's your captain? He was not the boss.
Last time I checked, he was tuned down the road.
He looked going, "I'm looking for my friend. He's supposed to be a total. And he didn't show up to the bar. And you mayhem. Why the fuck didn't you just say it was you, you fucking prick, you purple bastard?"
You didn't ask.
No. The fuck is wrong with everybody trying to piss me off here? I'm like 8 feet tall. Yeah, you're 8 feet tall of shit. Fuck you.
Well, also, dude, you didn't ask.
He looks back going, "You're right, I didn't. Fuck. You know what? It's on me for the slow. But when the enemies come, we need to get out of here. I can help. Just hold them off long enough for me to pass the ability to make it so we can get the hell out of here." "Let's go find you, my friend, the total. Please, I need a. He has something for me, and I need to have something for him.
Can you walk?
I can walk. You guys didn't kill me. You just slapped the shit out of me. The wolf girl scared the fuck out of me. That's different.
That was because you were being cheeky.
I'll show you, cheeky.
Get up, you lazy ass, and get up.
Oh gosh, and he walks away. All right, guys, let's get in here and go. Watch out for any guards.
Around like 12 o'clock, I'm ready to go ahead and get off. I can still play, I'm just going to get off at 12.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright.
So, on that note, guys, we're You're gonna head down the alley and look for the turtle and see if he's in any of the buildings.
Sure.
Yes.
All right, you head down. What you do? Perception checks for me. What do you do? A perception check for me and let me know what those perception checks are. You have advantage now that you have time to look around.
Oh God.
3 + 1 4.
I got a nat 20. Ooh. Princess is a dirty 20. What'd you get, Whitney?
Uh,
Where do I go?
Perception check is in your skills. It's the very first P of the P's. And Leah, what did you get for a perception check? And Donnie, what did you get?
that 17.
17, okay. 16 you said for you?
Yeah.
Okay, 16 for Whitney, 17 for Leah. What did you get, Donnie?
5. Yeah, I'm like traditionally not very good at perception checks, I guess.
That's the best one. So that means you see everything. I see colors and sounds.
I forgot how to shit.
There was that one time. Oh, good times. That's horrible. Don't live off Taco Bell as a diet. Oh. While you're at it. Don't mind me. No, it was hilarious. You guys, head off. Look up. See in the high tower. You're looking through the alley. You see the portal being taken to a house through three different people. You're the one that acts over everybody. You can say anything to everybody else and let them know.
What's true? What's false? Are we all going crazy?
Just to say, hey, I see the guy. Tell everybody or what?
Leaving the crowd feeling blue and hazy. Don't take too long.
All right.
To make a decision.
So what he says is, you guys respond and hear her say this to you guys that, hey, I see the portal captain.
Pointing you out with illumination.
What do you guys say?
Oh, do we see the turret? I said, "Hey, Captain, we need you."
He is way up in a tower being captured by 3 people right now.
Of course he is.
Why is there all these people to kill? Why the fuck not? I mean, it's not Jordan going, fireball, machine gun fireball, fireball again, fireball again. Everything's on fire.
Why is he setting the town on fire?
He has done that several times. I think there was a whole special, 6 episodes that was just about their bounty. Hey, look, Devontae over here walking away. Motherfucker. All right, so on that note, you guys head to the tower and you want to go up it? Or anybody know how to fly and reach the tower?
I'll fly.
I know.
I have wings.
I forgot. You can just literally go, hey, look, guys, I can fly.
No.
I'm a tabaxi. I could just scale.
I'll
just
give
scale it.
one of you guys the rope of climbing.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so remember now you got to look up as you see guards are above in certain spots that are right in front of the tower. The 3 guys are down here now.
I'm gonna be darting people as I go up.
All right,
16
Johnny.
plus 7 for the first one.
So 7, okay. Now, Leah, she said she was scaling, so she's up here.
5 damage.
Okay, you hit that guy, doing 5 damage. All right, guys, here you go. That guy's scaled up and ready. So you did 5 damage to the first guy. What else are you doing?
I only have 1 attack per action.
Ah. All right, so that's all you can do for your turn then. You have a bonus action though. Is there anything else you can do for your bonus action?
Guess I'll fire again then.
Fire! What do you mean fire?
Yeah, that 1 plus 7. Oh,
You burn the fingertips instead. All right, your turn is done. Wonderland Leah, it is now your turn. What are you gonna do? Then Donnie, you're up next.
So I'm in front of guards.
All right.
There are 3 guards. Okay, buddy, you have a good one. Be safe. Thank you for it. You can welcome to the next episode whenever you want. Remember, it's rolling to die. Have fun.
Wait, who are we fighting now?
All right, there's 3 guards in front of you that stole your captain buddy that you're trying to save.
Wait, the guards stole what now?
Your captain, the portal.
Right.
They took,
Wait, what? You cut off.
they took him.
Oh. Well, let's fight them then. All right. How close am I to the guard?
15 feet away. You and Leah are close. Leah, you said you scaled the building.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're above them about 15, 20 feet. So you can both attack at the same time, doing a surprise attack if you like.
And I would
Sure.
like to do I know what I want to do then.
All right, what would that be?
If I'm allowed to. Flurry of blows.
Yes,
Well, flurry of blows is something that you utilize
I don't think I
after
can.
you attack.
It how it works. Fear blows is a close range thing. So if you want to jump off the roof and land on the person, do a bunch of kicks or something, or claw attacks.
Yeah,
or something,
yeah, I would need to.
like pounce
Yeah,
on them.
that. Yeah.
Okay, you want to pounce off the roof. The one thing I'll need you to do is either acrobatics or athletics check for pouncing. While you're doing that, Donnie, you can get the other guard that's about to rush and try to shield check her.
And try to what her?
What do you like? The shield check her. Make a shield bash.
Oh, right.
That's a 24 for
Oh yeah, so you,
acrobatics.
you jump right off this cool flip, landing right off into these fury of kicks and slashes. How does it look with these attacks?
And then roll for your 4 attacks with your 3 of those.
Ooh, that's not good.
What'd you get?
Better. Well, I have without modifiers. I have a 5, a 2, an 11, and a 13.
Okay. All right. So anything above like a 13 and up, you hit. So how many of those were above 13?
One is 13.
Okay. So you jump down the first couple attacks, and he dodges left and right. The last one you hit him, knocking him back. How much damage is that?
That is that's gonna be 9.
Okay. Surprised him. He's not dead yet, but he was surprised. Johnny, now your attack coming in. What is your attack going to be to these guys?
If I could get one of them, would I be able to knock him into the others to get them to like kind of collapse into a pile?
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, then I'm going to attack the one, I guess, closest to me. And then I'm going to use my Great Club push, or my hammer kick or whatever, in order to knock him 10 feet into the next 2 enemies.
All right. So go for the attack. If you succeed, it'll launch
25 to hit.
Yes, that definitely hits. And yeah, the other 2 guys fail.
All right, cool. 11 magic bludgeoning.
How do you make it? Explain how it looks when you do this. When you kick one guy into the other 2. You're kicking the dwarf guard into the other 2 elf soldiers.
So what he does is he runs, like he just sprints full force, pulls out his immovable rod really quick, very quickly puts it into the air and activates it just long enough for him to swing and just fly feet first into the guy.
Okay, so you smack him in. They do 21 damage apiece.
Oh wow!
Force damage. They're all
And presumably they're all knocked prone.
Yes. All the wall. Now the doorway is open to the tower, to where the Toro captain is. So, what else keep doing, Johnny? Yeah, both of you. Both on the corner, right there, laying there, messed up.
Right. I mean, if I'm allowed to do the rest of my attacks, then sure. But otherwise, I mean, that's pretty much my turn.
Yeah, you can do the rest of your attacks on the guy that's sitting there, or all 3 of them. You can do separate attacks to them, or just one big fury of blows to all of them.
I'll do it like.
What do you want? Throw something at him. There's a cart next to you, a barrel.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the cart and then slam it onto them.
All right, do a strength check with advantage, please.
All right. Does an 18 work?
Oh, yeah. You needed at least a 14. You
Nice.
definitely succeeded in this run. So, what do you do from there?
Pardon?
All right. The damage. The damage of this is the weight of the part. It's going to be 3d20 with 20 damage.
3d20?
Yes, 3d20. Let me know what those 3d20 are. Because these guys going, wait, no.
Ooh. That would be 49 damage. Holy crap.
How do you want to do this?
So what I did was I ran up. I did the whole acrobatics thing, slammed into them, knocked them all into a pile, and then just grabbed the nearest cart and then overhead smashed it right onto them. Just
That's
crumpling
yeah.
their armor.
Leah, what do you say when you see this? If you're standing right next to it.
Good job.
You're just oozing blood under the cart. Okay, so the guards are gone. The tower's open. You guys want to run the tower? And Devontae, you're flying to the tower. You can fly up to the top of the tower now to meet Captain Ruckus.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep flying up.
You see him waving. Hey, I can't really fly. Can you help me, buddy?
I reach out to try and grab him.
I do a strength check to make sure you can hold him. You are.
A 14 plus 2, 16.
Just barely succeeded. Yeah, it was a 16 to succeed. You're just flapping your wings your hardest, getting him just flying, flapping to the ground safely. Well, my buddies, my friends, it was a trap. I was supposed to meet my pretty buddy. Hey, there you are. Fuck you, you little hack. Look at this. Got captured. Correct. Mm-hmm. So, what do you guys say and do when you see them together and all of us standing there quietly? The princess, all confused, going, so don't trust people that randomly at the bar? Is that what you messing up today? Kinda, sweetheart. What do you guys, anybody want to interject or say anything at the time?
I never trust anyone.
I'm still on the ground. I'm yelling up at them. Hey, you stupid gits! What about me?
We're looking over, going, yeah, let's make sure we get the dwarf. He's very handy. Keeps things clean. Also, he's very mean when he hits you with things. For himself. See that elbow he did? That was insane. All right, guys. The wizard looks over at all of you. So, proud of you, you know. The castle was taken over, and if we, it might be evil. I suggest we just fucking leave this whole town and trying to kill us. What do you guys say? All right, guys. As you guys say this, you hear an army opening through the doors. Commander says,
I think we should all get back to the ship. What do you guys do? Let's go.
so for this, I want everybody to run together as a team thing, either athletics or acrobatics, to run to the ship as fast as possible to get off. Sure. So everybody roll acrobatics or athletics with advantage, please.
Nat 20 plus 7, 27.
Nice.
I got 16 plus 7, makes me 23.
17 plus 8, 25.
14 plus 9, 24.
Wow, you guys did beautiful.
You ran like the wind.
When you got a
We ran like the gazelle. We ran like the emu.
Mayhem got a 24, and the Pizza 19. Nice. And they, nope, they didn't get it. Nice. We're good. We made it all the way to the ship so far. Now we have to get the ship ready before the army gets to the shore. As they got slowed down as the wizard cast slow in that general area.
This will hold them off in a little bit. I hope, my friend.
So I believe, yeah, my magic will do it a little bit, but the second they get to each bed, we're fucked, you know. So share it off now. Let's get into the boat. Go. You guys all run to the ship. So who wants to pull up the anchors? Who wants to get the sails ready? Who wants to get the cannons ready for just in case to fire?
I'll
wants to help?
get the anchor.
I'll get the sail. I'll help get the sails ready.
All right.
I'll help with the cannons.
Cannons. I need 2 people for cannons. Donnie, you want the other cannons?
Yeah, I'll do the cannons too.
All right. So cannons on the left, cannons on the right. Donnie and Devontae, which ones do you want, left or right?
I'll do the right then.
All right. So Devontae got the left side. Donnie got the right side. Leah climbed up to the sail, open it up, ready. Leah, I need you to do acrobatics or athletics for Donnie and for Devontae. I need you to do wisdom checks for the cannons. For Dark Trooper, I need you to do a strength check for me, please. With advantage, please, for pulling up the anchors. You're going to have Mayhem helping you out because there's 2 anchors.
18 plus 3, 21.
All right. Definitely a success. Mayhem got a 16 plus 5. 21. We both got 21. Winning. Just did like the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing from Predator.
Get to the chopper!
All right. So we pull those up. Aaliyah, what did you roll for your acrobatics or athletics check for your open?
That is 7 plus 8, so 15.
15 success. You needed at least a 14. You open up the sails, they flap open. And do you want to stay up in the crow's nest or do you want to come down?
I'm going to come down.
All right, you come down back to the base. You can help out load ammo or use one of the cannons if you like. If not, if someone gets too close, you can attack them.
I'm going to stand by one of the cannons.
All right, so now you have control of one of the cannons. Well, there's 4 cannons already. Okay. Johnny and Devontae, what did you roll for your wisdom save? Okay.
9 plus 2, 11.
I got a total of 9.
9. Both of you are very unfamiliar with the cannons, but Draw, you know a little bit more. You loaded yours a little bit more. You actually loaded it properly, but you put a long wick on it. But for Donnie, your character, you just grabbed the damn cannonball after you tried to stuff it in and failed, and just held it, getting ready to. If someone flies by, you just chuck it at them. You're just like holding it, like you're gonna throw it at somebody.
Like a dodgeball?
Yeah, like a dodgeball but with a cannonball because he's just so damn strong. Freaking Popeye, he could fucking chuck that thing and just blow up a ship by itself.
Pretty much.
Hiroshima wasn't done by bombs. It was done by Popeye throwing just 2 cannonballs. I mean, I'm sorry. Someone should make that to art. Sorry, Japan, I love you. I really do. But it'd be dark. We just do it to a different land now. Do it to China. But I'm sorry. That's horrible. Too. Oh, now we're canceled. Fuck. No matter where I say it. But go back to it, guys. We get to the ship. You guys all succeed. Pulling out the anchors. Getting everything offshore. Whitney helps turn the wheel. Making it so everything shifts over. You guys untie the ropes. As you see the army finally breaking through with their wizard and everything and snapping the slow energy away. By the time they get to the edge of the shore, we're far enough away, we're still within candy fire. But they're too far with their crossbows. Some of their magic may hit us, but their bow and arrows, no. So guys, do you want to release hell with the cannons? There's 4 cannons and there's 4 of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, guys. For this one, let me see. We're going to do acrobatics or athletics for either of them for your firework. And also perception checks to make sure your accuracy. So you got to do perception.
Nat 20 plus 1 for the perception.
Yes. What else did you guys get for perception?
17.
Oh, come on.
I got a 5.
You got advantage there, Cooper.
Oh,
I got
okay.
7 plus 3. That's 10.
And
That's exactly what you need. You have to have a
I got a
19
7.
plus 7, 26 for acrobatics.
All right.
I got 5 plus 7. That's 12 for athletics.
That's a good one. What else? For Donnie and Leah, what did you get for acrobatics?
That is a 18. 10 plus an 8.
Wait, hold on a second. Was this supposed to be rolling acrobatics?
Acrobatics, one or the other. We roll
Oh,
first
I was rolling perception for some reason.
for firing and making sure the cannon doesn't fly off when you're holding.
I got a 12.
You guys all aim and fire. You look over and you're on shore as you turn all the cannons all on the side. There's let's get on that. You see fireballs getting ready to come up at you. All of you right to pull the cord.
You moved away from the microphone.
Wave of cannons. Not regular cannons. Magical cannons. Power you just cord related to flame. Looks like we're not welcome there. I guess we need to go to a new kind of land.
I heard the desert area is kind of nice this year. What do you guys say, the desert or the forest?
If he looks at you guys, what?
I say forest.
Forest.
To forest. What do you guys say? Aaliyah and Donnie.
Pardon?
The captain's asking you to go to the desert.
Well, he asked if we're going to the desert. What?
Either to the desert or the forest. You have a choice between two directions where their path of their ship is leading. And two people have chose the forest so far. No one's chose the desert yet.
Yeah, I was going to choose the forest. Yes, I think the forest sounds pretty good this time of year.
All right. Forest, Leah, what about you? Do you choose forest as well? Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me, Leah? All right. We'll have her. And same thing with Whitney as Wolf Girl. She agrees. Yes. Let's go. Mayhem agrees and nods. And the princess is excited, going, I've always wanted to be to a magical forest. So, what's my next learning lesson, everybody? What do I get to know? Those people were insane. I would never want to rule there. He knew kingdoms, proper places that was corrupt and insane.
I don't think we're going back to that port anytime soon.
You guys look back and it's just a big ball of fire now. That looks like California. Yo! I mean, too soon? I'm horrible. I'm sorry. No, I probably actually am.
I asked a question of the group. Did anybody bring marshmallows?
Mayhem pulls out from his bag of holding a bag of marshmallows and smiles and nods as the chocolate-filled marshmallows. Always have marshmallows. Ever since hanging out with Lyden and Abner and Valnir and Edward Knight, everything is caught on fire. I bring mushrooms and marshmallows. What's the mushrooms for? Don't ask. But marshmallows too.
Are they special marshmallows?
I got a special bag for you, buddy. Pulls an extra bag out and just hands it right to him. He eats the whole bag raw. You see the commander just chomp on it. I know where we gotta go. We're good. As Whitney the Wolf is on time, but purposely he is drunk as fuck now. Those were special. Now, for everybody else, we're gonna need to do a survival check. Team. Go. Everybody roll survival the first time with advantage, and then the next 3 times depending. Your survival is. I have a +8. Oh, yeah, that's all right.
I got 15 plus 3, 18.
That's good. All right, 27 now. Good, there we go. Good thing with advantage. All right, now the princess.
16 plus 7, 23.
Nice. Princess got a 23 as well. 18 plus 5. What'd you get, Donnie? And what'd you get, Wonderland, Leah?
Pardon?
Survival check.
My survival check? Is this with or without advantage?
With.
That's a 25.
What you get, Leah? For your survival.
21.
Right. Oceans are here. Oceans is tentatively first. Your second part of himself. See if you'll roll or with a straight roll this time. Just one roll. Let me know what that straight survival is. Mayhem plus 8.
That my roll is a 15.
Who's everybody else? After this. What is yours? And for Donnie, what is yours? Survival check. What was your Dark Trooper?
What?
What was your survival check?
18.
18. All right, that's good. All right, guys. Your second survival check is a success. You have one more survival check. And this one's with advantage for you guys having success. So I'll roll this last one and we'll get to the new land and end it from there.
What am I rolling?
19 plus 7, 26.
I rolled two 15s, so that's a 18. No, 17.
Okay, critical. Still good.
Henry, what am I rolling?
One last survival check. And then for this, it will determine for next week's episode if it's going to be hectic or not before we get to the shore.
14 plus 3, 17.
All right. And Donnie, you're last. What is yours?
Oh, did you not hear the one that I had before? Or is this a secondary one?
It's a third one.
Oh, okay. What the hell? Oh. That will be a 23.
All right. All of you succeeded as you made it through. Storms were light to you, just heavy rain at times. It didn't knock you over too much. Cannonballs didn't go over. Captain was good and courteous and smiling the whole way off. When it was nighttime and raining, he took over. When it was daytime, we would take over. We finally get to the waters where the jungle is, where we will have the next episode. I will, for everybody, when I was going to do a long rest for their characters, what do your characters do for this night? Do you sleep before we get to the shores for next week? Do you want each person to let me know what they do for the end of the night for their characters, and what do they think about?
Joel's just more worried about trying to sober up right now.
You sit in your room trying to sober up the rest of the night, meditating on your martial arts, remembering, looking at the bottle, but also looking at your martial arts sigil, knowing you're a martial artist and a drunken brawler, but you have to know to balance them like a Libra, like a scale. As you weigh both in your hands, like a pot tea kettle, to see if you steam
You hold yourself in a squatting position with both the bottle in your left hand and the gold sigil in your right hand. You sit there for hours, holding yourself in a cold room as your body steams the room up, as you become the steam of the pot in the kettle, mastering and training yourself to try to gain balance again as you take your long rest. All right, Dark Trooper, what does your character do for the end of the night before we end this out?
Sits back and brews some tea and then starts cleaning his gear.
All right. You sit back, clean your gear, you reflect on the night. Do you think about the fight and any particular person that you met that night?
I'm also muttering about those two stupid gits who left me behind on the ground, and I didn't get to fight anymore.
All right, they squished and killed the person right before you ran over there to kill him. I'm going to fight these plebs. Damn. You sit there and think about that, hoping to squash some more heads. As a weird knock happens on your door. You want to open it?
Yeah, I'll open it.
You open it. You look up. You see one of the soldiers of the sigil, just like when you were on the island, but undead. Like it tried to jump offshore to get you guys, and somehow became a creature. And walked its way right down the stairs to your room as it was first from the steps on the top of the deck. What do you do in this reaction when you see this skeletal character with a half-broken shield and a half-rusted, damaged sword?
I yell at him, I could see right through you.
It looks down, sees its ribs through itself, and looks back up at you and raises its sword to slash at you. What do you do?
I jump back and grab my staff.
All right, roll a acrobatics or athletics check, and then go for a small initiative for me when you get ready for a battle. And while you're getting ready for that, Leah, what are you doing at this time while this is happening? Your room is 2 rooms over. Are you sleeping? Are you resting? Are you hanging out? Are you upstairs? Or are you?
I'd stay up for a little bit because of all the excitement, but I'd probably eventually get to sleep.
You lay there and rest and just think about things until you finally just close yourself to sleep, going, "That was fun. Those people got squished." Still can't believe that little bitch tried to fucking poison me. Nice tits,
Yeah,
though.
I was pretty. Yeah, I was pretty mad. She was pretty, but she was just a real bitch.
And that's just like the last thing said before you go to sleep, going, "The bitch." All right, Dark Trooper. What's that acrobatics or athletics check?
I got a 19 for the acrobatics, for the athletics, and the initiative is 19 plus 2 is 21.
Oh yeah, you definitely going first. You got a 10. All right, so roll for attack for me. As you're right in front of him with your staff now, which bludgeoning weapons do double damage to undead people.
Okay. Hang on.
And your staff is a bludgeoning weapon.
Attack. 4 plus 8, 12.
12. You hit.
His AC is 12 with that half broken shield. If it was a full shield, it would have made it a 13. No. The half buckler. Half, meaning half snapped. All right, you hit. How much damage you doing?
5 plus 4, 9.
9 damage is doubled because it is bludgeoning. So that is 18 damage to him. As you see a bunch of the bones crack and snap as the left arm falls off as he tries to use it as a shield. As he looks down and looks back up at you and tries to stab you with his sword. Do you want to try to do an acrobatics or athletics check to dodge again before you do another attack?
Yeah.
All right, roll for that to see if you dodge.
10 plus 7, 17.
You dodged. All right, now you can go in for that other attack.
Come on. 4 plus 8, 12.
You hit. He's pretty screwed now. Doesn't even have an arm to defend himself. How much damage is that?
Oh, come on. 1 plus 4 is 5.
So 10 damage altogether. You crack his right arm a little bit. You see him still holding his sword, just barely, as it's shaking. All right. You get one more swing with that attack. You get 2 attacks with per action.
Okay, I'll take one more time.
Yep.
12 plus 8, 20.
All right, dirty 20. All right. How much damage is that?
6 plus 4, 10.
So 20 damage. How do you want to do this? He had 40 health altogether, and he was
As I'm coming back from the swing from just breaking his arm, I come up overhead and crack his head in half.
You see his head just shatter and just split in pieces. Right when you slam down your staff. And he just falls apart. As you notice, he drops down a scroll of fireball. It was supposed to blow up the ship, but now it's yours to keep.
That could come in handy.
All right? You don't even need to be a magic user to use this. You just read it and just fireball. Everything else is quite useless on the guy as he falls apart. You see 50 silver left. That's it. If you want to take it, you got 50 silver extra.
Sure, I'll take it.
All right. That'll pay for some tips. So, Donnie. Oh well, before Donnie, what do you just go to sleep now, or you clean up after Chris or your character?
I look down at the pile of bones on the ground. I take a deep sigh. I go back into my room, grab my broom attachment for my staff, screw it on, and then sweep up the bones, then take it up to the top of the ship and dump it overboard.
That's just hilarious. I love it. The captain's looking over going, that's why I love that guy. Always clean. Mm-hmm. All right, Donnie. What do you do for the end of the night for your character?
He just rolls over, he goes to sleep, and he dreams about fishing.
You lay there, you roll over, you look out the little glass circular window, and you see it just a fish occasionally, and you just start dreaming about it. And happy, slop, slop. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just finally go to sleep and rest. You barely even think about the fight. The only thing that was fun about it, as you remember, was just a squish and a slam and just a little bit of a KO here and there. But thankfully, because of you, you helped the wizard. As you went to sleep, you secretly entered your room in the good bag next to your ear. And that's great. Walk to that. When you wake up in the morning, I'll let you know what bag it is. Okay, so On that note, Mayhem guards for the whole night watching. The same thing with Whitney, with Wolf Girl. They both watch and guard over mostly as werewolf form. Turtle does too for fun. Brazing the storm until daytime where they rest while you guys stay up and take your shift. And for that note, it was rolling to die, guys, girls, and squirrels. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. It was a fun little adventure for level 9 drunken dragon brawlers. And expect a lot more of crazy shenanigans at level 9 for a while. So, on that note, remember, we're done with the bullshit. It's a crazy clown world out there. And to you all, a good night. Anything else we want to say, you guys, girls and squirrels, before we end this tonight?
Good night, and that one thing that wasn't there before definitely isn't a mimic. I would know.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say. Good night, all. Thank you for watching. Please join us next time.
Remember, like, share, subscribe.
Thank you all for watching and have a good night.
All right, DJ to the bass. Ready to hit it? And play that music, brother. I can't first play from here, Devontae. You got to. And on that note, for everybody else, I hope you all had a good night, though. And remember, always have fun. Respect the dice rolls. DJ Dunabase, are you there? If not, we will close out.
There you go.
私はあなたに向き直ります。さらにいい人になって、私はいつもあなたを愛します。あなたを愛さずにはいられない。あなたは毎日私の心の中にいます。二人あなたを愛さずにはいられない。あなたは毎日私の心の中にいます。二人あなたは私にとって唯一無二の存在。私の恋人と私の友人、あなたはその外で、それは私の炎を保持します。
And at the very end, the princess was training, meditating in her room alone, floating, Indian style, opens her eyes glowing as elements float around her. She looks at mirrors around her of different element shadows and closes her eyes, and